Oh, that is cursed. That is cursed. That doesn't look so good, having a woman in a bag. Having the top half of a woman in a bag, lifeless eyes, that doesn't look so good, does it? I can explain. I can explain. Welcome Opus, welcome Gundam, welcome Switch. I thought I was gonna be at 6, but it works out for me. I am actually awake and at home. Oh. I got a little bit of time for like a little cat nap before stream, so I'm pretty energized. Ooh. And what we are doing today, we're building. What is even the lore behind this? Like, how does one make a custom person in Gunpla? Because apparently, this is like not just like a marketing thing. This is a thing in Gundam. How does it work? I don't know. Oh goodness. How does one make a custom person? Where do they find the parts to make the face and whatnot? A girl made this, and it's supposed to be her sister. How? This is canonical in Gundam Build. How did they make it? Ooh. I mean, it's heartwarming that she did it. I just don't get how she got there. I mean, I can't make a custom worth a damn. Meanwhile, you got anime girls literally doing this. But we're gonna try to make her look beautiful. You should have put a massive mason jar in the background for the memes. Ooh, that's an option. That's an option for the next part. That's an option for the next part if you remind me. Ooh. Let me do one little thing. Let's see here. Full screen Canva. There we go. Okay. Now I should be able to see both chats pretty cleanly now. Okay. So, we are back on the Tomoe mat. We are spinning. But we are back on the Tomoe mat because we will not be doing painting today, probably. Ooh. Where's everything? Where's my phone? That has all my topics on it. Is that the one thing I forgot to get out before stream? I think it is. There's some weird things happening today. Let me move this and put this here so I can actually read my phone. Don't worry, chat, knock on wood. But hopefully this stream won't have to be nuked like last time. You might be like, what happened last time? You know, you might think it was the copyright. It wasn't. It was something that happened at the very start of stream, and I was completely off focus the whole stream because of it. Something happened at the start of stream, which made me have to take down stream. Nobody noticed it, and you'll never know what it was. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you eat the bar eats you. You know, life is just a series of strikes and gutters, as they say. Let us get... Okay. So we did the arms. We made actually a surprising amount of progress. We built half of this woman. Ooh. So I'm hoping I can build the other half this week. Ooh, everything from the waist down. Why do I just have one hand built? Don't ask questions. Let's just accept it, chat. Accept it. And the face tracking is doing that thing where it's being a little persnickety. I want Ferengi ears. We got Ferengi ears. Ferengi ears were last week. That's why I was really taking down Paramount copyright struck us. No. We're sexist enough without being a Ferengi. We don't need the multiplier. I love how Ferengi is just like, you know, Ferengi, what are they? They're like little capitalists, and they're like, that's not interesting enough. What else do we do? We make them like super sexist, and just, you know, the creator was like, that's it, we got it. We got the perfect Star Trek race. They like money and hate women. And they were right. One of my favorite things in Star Trek in the Ferengi is the fact that the rules of acquisition, the very first rule of acquisition, which is like, you know, the code, it's like the Bible of the Ferengi. It is, once you have their money, you never give it back. And in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, if you pay attention to Quark, a lot of times people will come up to him pissed off, and he will offer them things, but one thing he will never offer people, no matter how angry, unless they threaten his life, is their money back. He will be like, oh, you can have like a free holo suite. Oh, you want some free drinks or something? But he won't offer to give their money back. I love it. That's one little attention to detail I love in him. Ferengi ears or Riot. Oh my god. Ooh. We're not gonna play any Riot games, so I guess we're gonna get, I guess it's Ferengi ears or no Riot. I'm sorry. Neither. Dinosaurs don't, following, locks of hair anyways. Well, this is pictofibers. Ooh. These are pictofibers, to be fair. These are feathers on my head. It might not look it, but, you know, hence, well, I mean, it is feathered, you know, you can tell my hair is feathered. My feathered coif. When I finish Fringe, ooh, for the third time, I think I will start DS9 again. Fringe, oh my god, that was like on Sci-Fi Channel. That's an old one. Ooh, that's a cult classic one. That's like when what is it? What was that dinosaur one? That's like the same era as Primeval and like Bones and whatnot. Ooh. Kind of the same spirit as, what was it, the X-Files. So where the X-Files was like, oh, these things aren't real, and then they showed like supernatural things like 90% of the time that has no real explanation. Sometimes they'd be like, oh no, it was just, you know, like, not real. You know, Scully was right, it wasn't real, but 99% of the time it was just Mulder being like, yeah, it's right, ghosts are real, aliens are real, and it's like, it was Mulder mogging on just, on Scully the whole show, and then Scully being like, I still don't believe in aliens. It's like, Scully, what has to happen? Do you have to be like abducted and impregnated by aliens, and then will you believe in aliens? And she's like, maybe. And that happens. Ooh. Primeval was great. Ooh, Primeval, I never got into Primeval, not because I didn't like it, but just because it was not on the air for me. Ooh. I think I got to see more Doctor Who than I got to see Primeval. But Fringe, where it's not like, oh, skeptics, it's just like, no, this stuff's real. It's like Mulder's wet dream. It'd be like, no, this is all real. There are aliens and whatnot. You know, this is like, if I remember correctly, it's like, no, just like, wait. Not aliens. I don't think they did aliens in it, but it was the fringe of like science is why it was called Fringe. Ooh. There's a little wacky racers. I forgot about Fringe. I loved that show when it was airing. I just remember it was called Fringe because it was on the fringe of like reality, fringe of scientific understanding. Better with each rewatch, especially the early seasons. I'm actually gonna look into Fringe right now. Yes, it is the one with the old dad, and he's like a mathematician or something. I just don't remember anything. Ooh. I don't remember enough about Fringe, but I remember the dad. I remember the dad character most of all. Let me show you. But I remember the old man in the background, that guy. I remember him most of all. I don't remember any. I haven't watched Fringe in so long. Torchwood 2, while they are venturing across the pond. Ooh. I never got to see I only got to see the first half of Torchwood because BBC America had like was weird about like what episodes they were showing and when they were showing them. BBC America loved to show Next Generation for some reason. I don't know why, but BBC America loved airing Next Generation among all things. I don't really know why. That's a Paramount show. Doesn't really scream BBC to me, but I guess, you know, Patrick Stewart is French. I mean, he plays a Frenchman in it, but he's French but the actor's French. That's actually one of my favorite things about Next Generation is like they get Patrick Stewart and they're like, no, don't be super like British because your character's French, and they're like, and then by season 2 they're like, why did we hire an English guy to be a Frenchman? Just let him be like, why do we hire an English guy to be Jean-Luc Picard? It's like, just let him be English. Screw it. Why did we make this? Just let him be super English. He's really good at that because he is super English. You know, one of my favorite things in Star Trek The Next Generation, the memes of it just always are funny to me, is that I forget the second in command's name, Riker. Great voice actor. But Riker, because the actor is just like really tall and all legs, what he would do is whenever he went to a chair, because all the chairs were really low on set for Star Trek Next Generation, so what he would do is he would just to sit in the chair. He wouldn't just like go in front of the chair and sit down. He would step over the chair because he was so tall. Hey Gunner, how's it going? He'd step over the chair because he was so tall and then sit in it like it was some. It was so. He did it so naturally, but when you thought about it, it was so awkward. Hey Gunner. I like how the actor for William Riker is just best known for the memes of like from the conspiracy show he did. Gunner, not right, Gunner. I need my hands to build. Okay, I can't just be petting you all the time. Just organizing the parts right now. Feet for free. And I should probably rewatch Fringe. It's just been so long. See here. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen Fringe. Haven't seen my father watching Fringe. He watches a bunch of old shows. Hold up. Let me not do psychological damage. I just mean shows that aren't contemporary. On. Yes, Gunner, you're adorable. He's just putting his head on my thigh repeatedly, so I pet him. But he watches what is it? The Great Network. And all it does is it just has reruns of like everything from like the mid 2000s to like 80s. Yeah. Ooh. So it'll just be like, here's Psych or Monk, and then it'll be like, after Psych episode, it'll be, here's the Rockford Files, you know. It's like that, you know. Ooh. Then it'll be like, here's Quantum Leap. Ooh. Quantum Leap, pretty good. Quantum Leap having one of the best memes of all, accidentally creating one of the best memes of all time, and that is when he leaps. So in Quantum Leap, the main character is like walked into a time machine, and so he's spat out throughout the timeline at different points in time, right? But he possesses people. He's like a time ghost, effectively possessing people at different points in time to make a better timeline. You know, things that happened in the past to make them better. White collar. Ooh. My dad is kind of white collar. But he gets spit out at different timelines into different people, and there's this one where he gets spat out, and he's like, he thinks he's a kid because like the room is very childish that he's in, and he's like, wait a minute, but it doesn't seem right. Like he thinks he's a kid, but he's like, something's wrong, and he closes the door to the closet, and he has like a big standing mirror, and when he closes the door to the closet, it's just this guy. It's just this fat guy who's like, you know, throwing his head back and his chin down, so he looks like he has like a triple chin, and he's just cross-eyed. And then it cuts back to Scott Bakula, the lead actor, and he just goes, I'm retarded? Ooh. Oh god, but it's actually a really good show. If you never had a chance, Quantum Leap is pretty peak. Ooh. Oh god, he hates getting teleported into women, and there's this one time when he gets teleported into a woman, and he's like, and when he sees he's a woman, he's like, not again. And he's in a hospital room, and then the doctor or like a police officer walks in, and he's just like, again? Have you been assaulted before? And it's just like, whoa. Like, it's just like that escalated. That really got out of hand fast. I know where this one is going. Gunner! I clean up this room, and he's like, okay. He's busy cutting things out. He's talking to his imaginary friends. You know, I can just go, and I can go for the closet. He loves going for my closet. He loves sniffing my shoes because he's a little freak. You know, he loves messing around with stuff. He loves investigating whenever I open up this room. And he's just... Yeah, he's just like, okay, he's talking about me. As soon as he's not talking about me, though, I can just go. I can just go for it. He's such a little turd. A. Don't I have the A's for A? No, I don't. Hey there, I ain't got the... Oh, hey there, chat. You're a bunch of hosers, but I got some information for you. Not right now, dear. Okay. So apparently, there was another hockey game. There was the, the cripple hockey game. I can say cripple, don't worry about it. It's what they say in the Bible. If it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for you. My cat Ellie is currently in the broom closet napping. She's angry. Oh yeah, the weather. The weather across America. I told you, chat, about March weather. It gets kind of nice. You'll have a few good days in early March. And then on the Ides of March, man, it gets real bad there. I told you, chat. I told you. My birthday's in March. It's, forget it. Every year, it's like, maybe my birthday won't be shit there. And then it's like, no, it's awful. But they did the hockey game. Another hockey game, but with their people who don't got their legs. Where they have legs, but they don't really work. Gunner, you're on a one-way. No, don't you dare. Don't you get back here. You get out of there. I turn, he's already in there, and I say, don't do it. And he literally takes a step forward like, you're a little too far away. You can't reach me. I could. I got arms like Dhalsim from Street Fighter. I just, whoop. I got him like Monkey D. Luffy I did. I don't know why I'm talking in this voice. All right, because we're talking about hockey. But the women's game, they lost the women's Olympics. They lost the men's Olympics hockey. And now they've also lost the cripple. The crippled championship was a blowout. It was America. It was like 6-2, 6-3. America got at least twice the score of them they did. That's crazy. Let's see here. Let's see there. Thing is, I'm not quite sure if this is Minnesotan or I'm not sure if this is Minnesotan or if it's Canadian. I'm not quite sure. Minnesotans, to be fair, are just discount Canadians, hence why they're so crazy. They act really nice, but they're actually just really passive aggressive assholes. No offense to any Minnesotans out there. To be fair, actually, Minnesotans are nicer than Canadians. Canadians are like horrendously passive-aggressive once you get to know them. Ooh. Not all Canadians, though. Norm Macdonald was pretty salt-of-the-earth kind of guy there. Bop. Boop. Bop-a-da-boop. Oh, my God. Okay, it's a good start to stream when I don't get to my topics at all. Okay, there. I don't know where my topics are. Oh, there they are. There's one thing I wanted to talk about Pipkin Pippa, but I can't remember. Oh, I think I missed my opportunity. I needed to get new sunglasses, and I wasn't able to get, those $50 sunglasses from Pippa. I still don't really understand why I don't understand why her birthday merch was in theme of the Nightcrawler movie, but, it was there. If you don't know the movie Nightcrawler, it's about a guy who, sells like accident footage, like mangled bodies, that kind of stuff, after a car accident. He sells it to the local news so they can have, be the first to report it. He goes out at night and records some awful things there. Ooh, and he's kind of just himself an awful person, because, what kind of person would do that? Oh, God. Ooh, and for some reason, that's just Pippa's theme for her birthday merch there. How old is Pippa now? It's like 3.33.3, is that how old she is, or is there another 3 in there? I just remember one of the big jokes with Pipkin Pippa is the fact that, you know, she's an interdimensional bunny from another universe. And so whenever people go like, how old is her character? She just says 3, and that's the joke. Because her favorite number is 3. Ooh. Let's see here. Ending. Oh, there we go. There we go. God. What other shows were there in the past there? There's a lot of shows in the 2000s that just kind of like got slipped by in time. That's one thing I really like about, even though I don't really care for broadcast television, one thing I do like when I go see my father, is the fact that when I see him watching something, it's always like, oh, this is something like I've never seen before. It's going to be a blast from the past, because he just watches, that's the network he watches. Great television. Ironically, the connection isn't that great because he watches on YouTube, and for some reason, Great Television specifically has like a horrible buffering issue. All the other networks have no problem. Great Television, it buffers absolutely horrendously. Let me see here. Let me show you here. Okay, so I think, therefore I is. Wait, maybe. Hold on a minute. Is it just? There's no polycaps. I think it's just like, I think it's just going in by the faith of the Lord. I think it's just by sweet Jesus it's sticking in there. Like, it does stick in there, but honestly, this is actually a really good joint. It has a nice ball joint for an ankle. It's actually going to get some really good pivot action. Real talk. I think it's always 3.3. That she adds a 3 after and every year. Yeah, but I think she added another like decimal point. I remember when she was playing the password game. This is just really deep. But like when she was playing the password game, like she was like, maybe we should add the egg to the number. Who should like be 3.33.3 egg. Ain't no way I could ever play the password game. I'm too incompetent. Hey, Gunner. You are symmetrical so far. Don't lie to me. Oh, speaking of Pippa, I got this. It has to do with Pippa, believe me. But first we have to do the setup, and that's Iris from almost said Phase Connect like an idiot there. Iris, wait a minute, from HoloLive, posted how she like had a conversation with ChatGPT, and what it was like her trying to play Mass Effect. It's like me trying to do Mass Effect on like the jerk route. In Mass, you know, and that is to say that she tried to be mean to ChatGPT, right? And she couldn't do it. You know, I know the feeling. I play Mass Effect. Whenever I do a new thing of Mass Effect, I'm like, I'm gonna be evil McEvil person. And then, like, I try to be, like, a bad person. I'm like, oh, I can't do it. I can't be mean to the, I can't be mean to him. Look at Garrus's stupid lizard cat face. I can't be mean to that. But it's kind of like that. She couldn't be mean to it. She tried to be mean to it, couldn't. And that's all the post was. She could not be mean to the AI because she's too good-natured, right? And people started flaming her and being like, how could you do this to artists? This is ChatGPT. And they're like, how could you promote, you know, AI art and blah, blah, blah. They're just saying shit. Like, they don't know the difference between, like, a chat program and, like, a AI, like, art program, an AI renderer. And they're just, like, going at her. Just absolutely awful tsunami of hate for no reason. And I just think of like how Pipkin Pippa, meanwhile, has had entire streams. I don't think she's done this in a hot minute, but she has entire streams where she just like uses AI image generators, not like chat programs, image generators, just to make things. She's made flavor. Ooh. She's made she's accidentally given birth to a VTuber group with her by just pissing around with AI because she finds it fun. Never a controversy about it. And it's just how forced all this AI stuff is. Like, I could understand not being a fan of AI. I absolutely hate how much AI, like, you know, just takes up space on things. That's what I hate. I can't stand how much AI takes up space. But this whole, like, moral crusade is so forced. Yeah, same. For some reason, I can't bring myself to be evil in an RPG. I can really revel in the moment. You guys have seen me play games. You've seen me play the Resident Evil. How the moment I get the axe as Leon Kennedy, I literally just cackle, you know? Like, the moment I have the option to do bloodshed and be just an irredeemable monster, I will be. The problem is, though, then when you slow things down, it's like, do you shoot? It's like, okay, if this was just like gameplay, I would just absolutely blow somebody's head off like a monster because I'm evil. But then the game will slow down and be like, oh, this person's like begging for their life. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. They have feelings. No, they don't. They're just an NPC. I can't do it. Let's see here. I cut out the wrong pieces like a fool. Like a fool, like a right tit. And when they say like a right tit, do they mean like, you know, like a literal tit? Ooh, like a dumb bird or something? Or do they mean like a right tit as in like the right boobie? And why is the right boobie, you know, like the bad one in Britain? Why that one? The flavor. Technically, I link you guys out to Sour Grape. I mean, Sour Grape would not be Sour Grape without, you know, the Benoy messing around with AI. There's Senna Bonbon, who I think is still on hiatus. I don't know if she just, like, casually retired or she's still on hiatus. I don't know what's going on with that one. I remember Kier, the original Manila Vanilla, was actually not the current one, but it was Kirsha, and Kirsha used Manila Vanilla to make accusations against Pippa of assaulting the Talons. Ooh, I miss those more innocent times. This. How do you keep ending up places? Okay, when I went to the gym today, this was in my pocket. It is the end of the barrel for the Demi-Trainer, for a Demi-Trainer Gunpla. And I was just checking the box for this kit, and it was in the box. I don't know how it got there. God. I miss when VTubing was more of an innocent time, when it was more pure. When you had people making up other VTubers, and then other people possessing those VTubers to slander them, but all in good fun. Oh, it's a flesh part. Oh, I ordered. Actually, reminds me. Ooh. I know that might sound weird, but color reminded me. I already had this, but I ordered the air pump as well to go with. It's upside down, isn't it? Fuck it, you don't get it right side up. But to go with the airbrush. Ooh. I got the you know what's actually good that it's pointing that direction, because that would reflect my face on it. Ooh. But with the airbrush, my brain is not working well. But I got the air pump. The compressor, that's what it's called. I got the compressor, I have this. I got the cleaner. Okay, you might be like, oh, sweet, so you're ready to go. No, I forgot to get a hose. I forgot, you know, the thing that connects this airbrush to the compressor. I just completely forgot it. So I was going to do a bunch of, like, priming over the weekend. I get everything, and I just go, now how do I connect the airbrush to the compressor? And it's not, and the hose isn't coming until tomorrow at the earliest. So I was never part of Flavor. She just added the tag to mess with one of the with Lolo Lima. Oh, okay. Loli Mia's. Ooh. Okay. I know she predated Flavor, but I thought also she had a different name before that. I know she streamed before Flavor, but I thought she rebranded or something. I did not know that additional lore. Thank you, Storm. Let's see. E. Y2. D. Wait, really? The red? Really? Well, it's not here, is it? Oh. One minute, chat. I'll be right.
I'm gonna get all over you. I'm sorry. It's the big eyebrows that get me.
His eyebrows.
You twirl your fingers in his eyebrows. Like, I mean, one hand in his eyebrows, the other in his hair.
Merrick, shut the fuck up.
Those are big mask. I can't finish it. I'm like Pipkin Pippa trying to tell a knock-knock joke. I'm just laughing at my own stupidity.
Can we put its legs up? Can we get banned on YouTube and Twitch real quick? We can. It can do missionary chat.
Sorry about that.
What technology has brought.
I crave the strength and certainty of steel.
I'll let this clip end.
I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine.
Oh, welcome, Paul. I've built this one before, and man, the new figure Rise kits are like alien technology compared to this one. That's good to, well, I mean, that's good to hear for the newer kits, not the best to hear for this kit. I am missing D18. Let me make sure, because sometimes Bandai likes to do this. Yeah, this is not the only D. No! No, you cannot chase your tail under the desk where all the computer wires are. You're gonna pull everything out. Perfection. So there's another D runner is what that means. There's another D that has everything that I need on it. Like, it makes sense if it's the one with all the runners on it, right? No, that's B. Wait a minute. Give me one moment while I find this. There has to be another D, because this literally stops at 9. And I need D18. Very confusing. N? No. Oh, wait. Wait. You know, when in doubt, we can just go to the front page and see what the runners are. Ooh, no, I don't want to look at her giant... I don't want to look at her giant breast, but it's really a selling point, apparently. Okay, so A, C, D. So it's this one. It's really weird that there's there's D purple. So it's purple. Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay. So D purple. Ooh. I mean, this kit, actually it has immediately had problems. We don't have it filled in yet, but the shoulder actually would pop out from inside, so I had to deconstruct it and use joint thickener to not like lock in the shoulder, but really, really thicken it. Ooh. And it came off, but in the past, the problem wasn't this part coming off. It was the fat part. The issue was when you put it back on, it would pop off the inner mechanism. So you can see how, you know, there's a little thing in there. That would pop out if you tried to put this part, if you tried to put the arm back on, or if you just moved the arm around, really. So, really, the solution is just thicken it to the point where it's not mobile anymore. Let's... Oh. Wait a minute. I can get through this. I can get... See here. A very shapely build. But I always like to hear how Gunpla kits just improve with time. People give Bandai a lot of stuff. We give Bandai a lot of shit. But overall, Bandai does improve their kits over time. They make them not only more streamlined, but just funner to build. I want to change the music. What do I want to change it to? Do I want to change it to Halo? Do I... You know what? I'm going to give chat the option. Sayla, best girl. Who else did you vote for? Tifa. None. Lala soon. You people... You know, between... You know, also on the polls for viewers' voice, I put Shantae on. Shantae got 0 votes. Votes. Lala soon gets 0 votes. You fuckers just hate Indian women, don't you? You just hate Arab and or Indian women, apparently. Gosh darn. Ooh, no votes at all. A bunch of bigots. Okay. Go for Claire. Obscure. Metroid. Halo. What other... Do I have any other streams saved? Do I have any other streams saved? I don't know if I have any others. No. I was like... You know, even though they're both Nintendo, ain't no way I can get away with Legend of Zelda BGM. Do I even have Zelda music right now? I do, but I only have the 25th anniversary on here, so we don't have enough. I'll put Zelda on anyways. Wait, no, it's only the orchestral version. That will get copyright struck. Okay, wait, what do we... So I'm not on the mic right now. Music library. Home. I think those are my only options. Star Wars will get us some Duke. I'll put Star Wars on. I feel very spiteful. Okay. Oh! Okay, there's the poll for the BGM. I'll wait for like a little bit while, and then I'll check what you guys want me to put for the BGM. Okay. Let's see here, D19. We need these big old thighs. These thunder thighs of this lady. Also, when I was looking up this kit, not only did I find out that, you know, it's actually just like, it's an in-universe kit, apparently. It's an in-universe mobile suit model, whatever you want to call it. But it has a canonical height of like 24.5 meters. So it is a big girl, and honestly, I feel like when we're done with this, it might be bigger than that. This is a very big kit compared to other high grades. Oh. So... Did I cut out 19? I cut out 19 instead of 18. I cannot count. Hello, Nox! Hello. Ooh, finally got home. Howdy. Howdy. Ooh, I hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good start to your week, rather. My vote was, accident on, this one. I hit, Relina on accident. Probably would have given it to Lala. Honestly, I mean, the Relina one is, I didn't even notice that one. That's actually kind of weird. That explains a lot. Ain't nobody's favorite girl is Relina Peacecraft. Ooh. Hero! Here I am! Kill me! It's very important. You have that very momentary pause when you do it. Now... Oh, they're different. The thighs are... Why are the thighs so different? For those, the thighs are, like, fundamentally different. Why are they different per side? Why are they so different is what I should be asking. I mean, it makes it harder to get them confused. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see here. That actually looks surprisingly good. It's a little weird thinking of what it is, but there's no, like, seam breakage or anything. It's all in line. It looks really good. It's a little weird when you remember that this is supposed to be a thigh. It's a little weirder when you remember that it's literally supposed to be like a woman mecha. You can see her above my head. Let's go for... Also, the only Tifa I can think of is not from Gundam, so it seems out of place for me. I was going for Tifa from Gundam X, but I couldn't remember her last name. I don't know if they say her last name. She definitely has one. It's Gundam. Ooh. But I was thinking of Tifa with 2 Fs from Gundam X, so she's the first person that came to mind, which is why she was the first one on the list. I kind of forgot to make the poll before stream, so I just went with the first 4 women who came to mind in Gundam. Actually, that's not true. I skipped over Chara. Originally, the list was going to be, it was going to be Tifa. What's the other? Relina, Sayla, then Chara from Double Zeta Gundam. That was originally going to be the list. Let's see here. A. Do we always tie... You guys tie polls more than I would like. You know, for a while, you guys weren't tying polls, and I was like, oh, this is really nice. This is nice. You know, you guys aren't tying polls anymore. And then you started tying viewer voice polls almost all the time. You guys are all, honestly, like, it, in one regard, I'm proud. It means I'm giving you, you know, I'm giving you options that you guys have trouble, you know, deciding between. But at the same time, it's a real pain. I haven't had to in a while. Usually the ties break up before finally voting. Italian Tifa, that's 1 F. I still can't believe that happened in the Italian parliament. Also, okay. Wait. For some reason I read forms opposite. That's out of place. Okay. Dog is immediately raising hell. But he's not raising hell in here, so that's the important thing. He's somebody else's problem. So, 22. And then 25. We talked about the promoting AI. Oh, this is something I wanted to like make a notification for, but it's just easier to say it on stream, and that is there probably won't be, outside of a master compilation, which will be worked on very casually behind the scenes, there probably won't be any more Mary clips. Just to stop any confusion in rebranding and what post-rebranding. I'll still keep the stuff on the channel that's already up. But, go here. And here. Ah! I almost cut the piece really badly. But I'm gonna focus on making Seth clips just so that, you know, there's not confusion for new people and whatnot. So they don't, like, subscribe when seeing, like, Mary and then, you know, tune into a stream and see me. I put you on backwards, didn't I? I put you on wrong. Put you on wrong. I don't need to check. I know I did. I know I'm wrong. I'm awful. I'm terrible. Okay. There we go. Okay, so... no, you fucking idiot. You did it wrong 2 times in a row. You had it right the first time. You stupid piece of shit. Also, I voted for your wallet on the game poll. I appreciate that. Usually, I try to include things that like I already own. I really do, but sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, I'll include something else, and then people vote for it, and it's like at $60. I usually try to get things on sale and put them on the poll. But what was this poll for viewers' voice? It was the... and Gunpla poll are only kits I already have, of course, because there's no way I'd be able to get them before stream if they weren't. But it was Signalis won. Signalis won by a good margin, too. But I wanted to give Slay the Princess and Signalis another chance to see, you know, how well they would do, because not Claire, Nier Automata just blew both of them out of the water, and I was like, but both of them were also very popular. So I was like, maybe if I give them another shot, which one would win? The other two on the poll, I don't even remember, it's Shantae and something else. I knew they weren't gonna win. I knew Shantae, and oh god, I forgot last week. I forgot about the BDSM, I forgot about the BDSM, what is it, luchadors. What was it? Shantae didn't get a single vote. Hollow Cure did a lot better than I thought it would. Hollow Cure did a lot better. That was just going to be another Zatsudan, effectively. But I appreciate considering my wallet. But I'm pretty sure everything was pretty cheap. Hollow Cure is free, so maybe you voted for that. But I own everything on the last poll. Hollow Cure was the other, thank you. I got there, but thank you. Here. 32? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Why do you hate me, Kit? Why do you choose to be the way you are? Wait. I'm looking for 32 right now. And I don't see it. G32. That's because I'm looking at for the wrong sprue. This G32. I think the last time we played Hollow Cure on stream was with Mary, and I think it was during Gargura's graduation, just to put a timestamp on how long ago that was. Ooh. 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 I could talk about Symbiotic Titan, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the next... Oh god, the Black Knight Cavalry. Hold up, I'll read chat. I saw Crab Roadie at the store. I've seen it at... There's a store I go to, and I've seen it there, but I could get the Crab Roadie, I just haven't. The Monkey Roadie. Monkey Crab Roadie, whichever one you want to call it. I've just passed up every time I've seen it. I want it, but I'm like, where would I put it? But it was too expensive, really. Then online, I have to put it down. I managed to get a gun tank. Now all I'm missing is a revived gun cannon to collect the whole squad. The revived gun cannon is one of the first kits I ever built. It's really nice. But the gun tank, the 1 year war gun tank I want, but it's another one of those kits where I just have no place for it, and it also is available at the store. It was available at the store that I go to. I'm actually going to go to the store this week because I'm going to the big city to see a friend for both his and my birthday. Because our birthdays are really close together. Let's see here. It's my best friend. Our birthdays are like, I am, how much older am I? I'm literally like 11 months older than my best friend. I'm just like almost exactly 11 months older. But so our birthdays are real close, and it's really easy to, you know, schedule something for both of us to do. The Operation V, or say Operation Victory, the SD gun tank is is 2Q. God, SDs. I want to get SDs, but I always hear, especially older ones, so many bad things about them. That they're, I mean, Etta built an SD not too long ago, and apparently like the instructions were just awful. Which is usually something I praise about Gunpla kits, is that like sometimes the instructions can be a little opaque, but overall, they're not too hard to follow. But apparently, like I've never heard somebody point out like instructions themselves as being like, you know, a deal breaker for a kit. It was like the Warlock. It was the SD Warlock she had trouble with. And that's what makes me hesitant. I want to get the Kshatriya Master Grade, but I have no SDs to put it with, so it'd just be a lonely little fella. It'd have to just be somewhere on my shelf by itself. I want to see Tomoe Mari's face. I want to see Tomoe Mari. I want to pick me up. Let's see here, and then my eyebrow itches. The winning Gundam is good from. Oh shit! You know what? I forgot to put the. Hold up. Speaking of winning Gundam, I forgot to put the Gunpla poll in the chat. I have to do that real quick. I have to do that real quick, and also I forgot to talk about this week's schedule at the start of stream. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Copy. Oh. Paste. Oh, on next. Gunpla. Oh, my cat nap. I forgot to put that. I made the stream before the cat nap. Oh, I feel so upset. Pin message. Let's also end the poll. Looks like Claire Obscure won that while we're up. Let's end the poll. Claire Obscure won. So let's go to Claire Obscure. I don't think we've listened to 5 yet. No, wait, we have. It's the Monoko theme. We have to turn it up a little because maybe that's a little too loud. Random jazz. Let's see here. But the Build Fighter, you can make it into an SD or a 144th form winning Gundam. Oh. SD EX series is good, and you can paint them with acrylic marker pen and spray it with a top coat to finish them off. Okay. You know, I keep being told that like these kits are a lot better now. But every time I do anything with this kit, I'm kind of impressed by like how different the engineering is and how it kind of impresses me with what they've decided to do. I say this, and I'm currently struggling. Am I putting this on wrong? No, I'm putting it on correctly. The white... Ah! That's scary. That is scary. Every time you do something with like these weird joints that it has, you're afraid it's gonna break, and it doesn't, but you're terrified. That's a really good leg. The saxophone jazz music, the Expedition 33, reminded me of Persona. Ooh, I've always heard good things about Persona. Ooh, sadly, every time somebody brings up Persona in like the wild, people always start talking about Jungian psychology that they've never read. And like, I haven't read Jungian psychology either. but I can tell when other people also haven't read things. They act like they're experts on Jungian psychology, and it's like, what's your experience with it? And it's the not Expedition, sorry, it's the Persona games, and it's like, oh, okay. It's one of those things. Ooh. Oh goodness, I feel like one of the worst things is before getting into something, never interact with the fandom, because then you'll just be like, you know what, I'm good actually. Always experience something on your own and then interact with the fandom. Typically, I just avoid the fandoms completely anyways. I don't quite like fandoms. I keep my head down and to myself. Ah, dang it. The ankle, it would have a really good ankle pivot, but because of the ankle armor, it only can go that far. I don't think she can Jocko pose. I don't think she's gonna Jocko pose, chat. I need to let you down early. Okay? I ain't seeing no Jocko posing. With that, God, I was so looking forward, not to the Jocko pose, but the posability. What? To the posability of this kit, but I'm a little concerned now. Let's shuffle. Let's build the other leg. Oh my goodness, chat. This weekend, actually, I want to talk about before this weekend. I'm very happy with the collab I did. I don't know how many people tuned into it because I don't care to look at those kind of things. But I'm very happy. It was very nice. If you guys haven't already, please go, and on the Discord you have to go. But on the Discord, go follow the links to the people who I collabed with. Let's see here. Wonder if this kit has anything I should be looking out for. Because I keep getting like really cautious about building it and little pieces in it. It was fun. Thank you, Opus. So I'm worried that I'm gonna get like, you know, complacent, and then it will have a part that is like sensitive and easy to break. So if there are any parts like that and you've built this kit before, please don't hide them from me. Was fun indeed. We were just talking about, you know, giving women, you know, shafts, and then an alien killed me. Sorry, a ghost killed me. What are ghosts but like interdimensional aliens, though, if you think about it? What is a ghost but an alien from the afterlife, dude? I don't want to blow your freaking mind right now. But like, what if? Okay, so what is the... I don't even know what piece I'm trying to get out right. I don't know what piece I'm trying to get out right now. Day. I need to find day. D. There it is. I already cut out the piece, didn't I? I already cut the piece out. Please tell me I didn't already cut the piece out. I did. Oh, there it is. I was like, it's lost forever. We can't complete the kit. It's all over, chat. Immediately falling into depression like a real man. There we go. I wonder why the leg is different on the two sides. Is it just so you can't get them mixed up, or is there something more to it, I wonder? Probably just so you can't get them mixed up. Okay, so we need to cut out. Pretty much need to do what we already did. When that flew off, I was a little concerned for half a moment. Let's get the gates off her breasts. Let's clean off Tomoe Umari's boobies. There we go. Let's get that off her deltoid too. Oh, that's a long one. That's a long one, and I just see the word Jesus randomly in it. So I'm just going through my topics. Ooh. I don't think I can. I don't think I can talk about relationship drama on stream. Why is that one of the topics? That's a little too personal. That's stupid. It's literally the topic is just like, you know, how like my last relationship, to put it gently, or to put it generally, influences like the next relationship I want. Because the person who I was pursuing was very distant and non-committal. What I want is somebody who, you know, isn't so... It's really simple. But, you know, like, because the person was very distant, non-committal, and unsure of themselves, what I want now is, you know, just... What I want now is just somebody who is assured of themselves. Somebody who's, you know, who doesn't have patience for all the, you know, woe is me stuff from either party. Let's see here, G. This is basic psychology. But men aren't complicated, though. It also is, that's kind of the point of it all. Men aren't complicated. Women are just like, what do men want? I don't get it. And it's like, men just want you to be there, and that's good enough. Men want somebody to like rest their head on the shoulder of, and then they're good. We don't need anything more. We really don't. We're really simple creatures. Whoa, what do they want? What could he want? Ooh. Bond boss? Oh wait, no. Men are real simple. We're really straightforward. Women try to be puzzles. They're like, you need to be able to read my mind, know what I want. Guys, it's like, I tired. Let me rest. But really, the whole important thing in any relationship, whether platonic or romantic, is being open and not only willing to help each other, but receive help from one another. And if at any point the other person in any kind of relationship, romantic or platonic, if they can't accept help, if they just can't do that, I mean, that means they can't help themselves at the end of the day. And they're better off not dealing with that, sadly. Because you can't make them. Only they can choose for themselves if they want help. And if they don't want it, you can't force it on them, because then that's not them actually, like, accepting the help. And so they won't actually take any lessons for it. It's a painful lesson to learn, but it's an important one to recognize. Let's see. Why are you... Okay, like this. And then... What do you mean? Wait. Did I assemble these wrong? I mean, knowing me, probably, but let me get this out real quick. Please. Also, that comes off really easily, and I don't know what I did wrong to cause that to happen, but come on! Hold up, I need to disassemble this leg real quick. The hell is that? That's an animation thing I need to look into. Oh, what is your top 3 grunt kits from grunt suits of all time? Top 3 grunt kits. Gundvolva is definitely up there. The Zaku 2 Revive. What would be the third one? Oh, goodness. What would be the third one? What would be the third one, chat? I think I have to, like, look. I think I have to disassemble this. What would be the third one? What would be the third one? Let me look. You're not, the Ziggurat is not. I can't say another Zaku. I can't say, also the Zaku high mobility isn't really, that's technically an A suit, so I can't say that one. I can't say a custom. Galgoog. Ooh. Galgoog's technically a grunt suit, but the Galgoog, I know it's a really old kit and it might surprise you, but the Galgoog slash Galgoog cannon is a really solid kit. Okay, no. Wait. It is wrong. I put the wrong piece on, apparently. Don't worry. Okay, so then this goes like this. So I had the neon backwards? I guess I had the neon backwards somehow. They did not. This is before Bandai was like, wait a minute, we have Westerners building our kits. We need to make them idiot-proof. Ooh, they did not account for my stupidity yet. That's how you know it's an old kit. They had yet to account for Buck and Nagaijin, who can't know their right from their left. Okay, so, and then this piece goes in like this. Good, wait. I assemble it like this. Okay. I assemble it like this. And then it goes in. Wait. Well, give me 1 minute. I'll assemble it like this. Oh, no wonder I got it. Wait. No wonder I got it wrong. That... No, I didn't assemble it incorrectly. Oh my god, I hate how this kit looks so much. Okay, I was speaking of instructions earlier. So, this part, I don't know if I can show it to you properly because it's so small, so I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. So the confusion here, chat, is this little tab right here that you can see. I'm sorry that it's not in good focus, but this little tab right here looks like a tab, but it's not. It's the overhang. It's the excess from right here. Ooh. And I got confused and disassembled this whole thing just because of that and how unclear and how hard to see it is because how tiny it is. And then here is like the same problem where it's hard to tell if the overhang, sorry that's out of focus so you can't really see all too well, but you can't tell if that's the overhang or the tab, but it's the tab right there. It is... I just disassembled a kit for no reason, is what happened. This goes on like this. But then you can't see the tab right here because it's at like the perfect angle where the tab isn't showing up. If it was just at a slightly different angle, an angle that you could read better, like, I don't know, this, you'd be able to see the tab in the instructions. Oh my goodness. Yours would be the Nemo Zeta Gundam. Zeta's not a grunt suit. Ooh, wait. You can't put the Zeta as a grunt suit. You can put the Zeta like, you can, well, I mean, there is mass production Zeta, but you'd have to say mass production Zeta. When you say Zeta, that makes me think of Camille's suit. Ooh, Camille, well, actually, that actually reminds me of a topic, thanks to power lines. Ooh. And the, Jin from Gundam Seed, the, Tyren from, Tyren ground type from, 00 Gundam. Okay. I disassembled this for no reason. The Jin is like the first Zaku-like, right? It's the one with the big fin on its head. I'd like it more if it didn't have that really, really big fin, but let me show chat. Oh no, he's saying from Zeta, not the Zeta Gundam. I'm stupid. But the Nemo from Zeta Gundam. Gundam series, yeah. From Zeta Gundam. I just read Nemo Zeta Gundam. I just missed the from somehow. High-grade Gelgoog is way better than the high-grade Gelgoog Marine design. The Master Grade Gelgoog 2.0 is nice. I've heard good things about the Master Grade 2.0. Yeah, it is. This is the Jin. I think the head fin is a little big, but overall I like its design. The head fin is a little big. Actually, I need to turn down the light because it's way too bright. I need to turn down the light so that way there's not a massive reflection. Okay, so you know, we just... What's a Gunpla kit without just rebuilding massive chunks of it? For no good reason. For no good reason. I, the great brain, have won, and now I will leave Earth for no good reason. God, I miss old Futurama. People talk about, like, old Simpsons. For me, it was Futurama. Classic Futurama is just peak. It's just terminally peak. I feel like I'm not... this isn't locking in. There's a mechanism. You can see a little nipple on it that it should be able to lock in, but it's not locking in. Which has me a little confused. Here. Jin high mobility type in a second version is good too. Jin high mobility. High mobility. High maneuver, it looks like, is because, you know, it has to be different. I like how the fin is more integrated into the head. How it's not just on top of the head awkwardly and really big. How it has, you know, kind of that... How it has the little bit in the back there to help balance it out. That does look better. Foot fall off? Did the foot fall off again? The foot's not as secure as I want it to be. And I'm not quite sure what I did wrong while building, if anything. But it's not gonna fall off. Like, you can see it's not falling off. It's not locking in. Like some of the other parts. And then we get this piece. Okay, so this piece goes here. And then this piece goes here. There we go. Ah! Oh, yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. It wasn't in my topics, is because you guys mentioned Zeta Gundam. And I'll just show you. Let me show you. Technically, I am leaking DMs by doing this, but in a safe way. I'm leaking DMs safely. Discord. There it goes. This, Powerline sent me this. It's most fidget toys do nothing for me. My sensory need is to destroy. And that made me realize if there was ever going to be like a school shooter in Gundam, it would be the wing pilots from Gundam Wing. But after that, it would be Camille. Ooh. Camille. If Camille didn't join, almost said Mafty like an idiot. If he did not join the AU, he might have done some messed up stuff on the colony. I'm gonna be real with you. Camille was a troubled child. Or, in the original Japanese, he was an autistic child. I love how in the English they translate it to, I'm a troubled child. How dare you take away one of the best lines in all of Gundam from us? This is why you cannot hate localizers enough. Okay, chat? You can never hate localizers enough. They got rid of the autistic, of Camille saying he's autistic from the English dub. You can never You can never hate localizers enough. Welcome, Zaza. Still has a girl name. Oh god. So, Gun Easy from the RE100 definitely wanted to get your first RE grunt. Let's see here. Gun. I don't know if I recognize that name. Gun Easy. Oh, that's like from Victory. That would look great, actually. The Gun Easy. I don't know if it's from Victory, but it's definitely from that era, is what I should say. It's from the post-Char counterattack. Is it from F91 or is it from Victory? It's short, making me think Victory. Mobile Suit Victory Gundam. But let me show chat it. I did not know it had an RE100. I wonder how it compares to the Danan Gay. But this is what he's talking about. I like it. I'd probably get it myself. Ooh. It looks really nice. Oh, to fair, he does have right. Ooh. You know what's really weird about the Gundam pilots is that, like, you look at them all from Gundam Wing, the Gundam Wing pilots, and you're like, all of them, the one that you'd think would be the most, like, you know, going out, shooting up a Walmart, you think would be Troa, because he's the quiet one with a lot of angst. But by the end of the series, you realize that Troa is the most well-adjusted of the Gundam pilots. And I think that's one of the funniest and weirdest things about Gundam Wing, is that when you think about it, Troa is one of the most well-adjusted of the pilots and the least likely to commit a war crime. I mean, Quattro, who literally has, like, you know, a nice idyllic life, his dad dies and he blows up a colony. And it's like, well, that escalated. You shot up a Walmart. What about you, Hero? Oh, Hero would shoot up so many Walmarts. We don't need to ask. What's the little wayfish Chinese one? We don't need to ask. He'd also shoot up Walmarts. And then Duo is an edgelord. He'd shoot up a Walmart. Troa almost shoots up a Walmart, destroys a colony, and he doesn't. Anyone else, if they were put in the Zero system, would destroy a colony. Troa's like, hold up, I have humanity. And it's like, where did this come from? Wait, Troa, you're a human? I thought you were just an automaton in the shape of a person. You have emotions? You have character development? Wow, you're like above most of the other characters. I mean, they pretend to have character development, the other pilots, but like, I feel like they're just biding their time, in all honesty. They're all edgelords from start to finish. Troa's the only one who's like a person by the end of Gundam Wing. So one of my favorite RE100s is Gundam Linwern and Bowu. So Linwern. Wait, how do you spell that? Linrom. I'm stupid. I don't think it's gonna come up right. Gundam, maybe? Hold up. Lindworm. Okay, so Lindworm is something in Gundam, but why? I want Bawu. Okay, so the spelling's slightly different. So there's a P Bandai. Okay. There's no picture for it, though. There's only the P Bandai box. It looks like a Zeta Gundam. Ooh. But this is the Lindworm. Ooh. It looks to be a custom Zeta, which, I mean, the Zeta is just a good platform to build off of, in all honesty. Let me move back to stream chat so I don't miss anything. Stream talk. Okay. And the Bawu, we already know the Bawu is the one that Glemmy pilots. The Bawu, which is such a good design, but like Glemmy underserves that so badly, so that that halfway through Double Zeta, they reintroduce the Bawu with like actual competent pilots and intimidating characters to be like, no, it's not the mobile suit's fault, it was the pilot. Trust us. It's a cool mobile suit, believe us, dude. And it is cool, they brought it back in Unicorn for a reason. The Gun Z is from Victory series, thank you. There is a there's a 1/100 scale version of the Gun Z, and I wish Bandai did reprinted that. I'm kind of okay with that they don't reprint really small kits. I'd rather they have RE100s in all honesty, even if they're more expensive. Because when you start getting that small, you have to make a lot of sacrifices in like scale and proportion. Heavy Arm Gundam is secretly a close combat Gundam, and I can't prove it. No, that's just because Tro is that good of a pilot. It's not a close combat mobile suit. Tro is just the best pilot. It doesn't matter if he's far distance, close distance. Troa just will kick your ass no matter what. He has a little wrist dagger. Hold up. I'm sorry, is this the one time I don't have... Oh, sorry. Normally it's on my desk all the time, but the one time I don't have the heavy arms on this desk is the time it actually comes up organically in chat. Go figure. But it has like a little wrist dagger that like goes out. It goes out as far as like the fist itself. And Troa just kicks ass with it. He will peel people like a can opener with his little wrist dagger. It's so absurd. But it's because Troa's the best pilot. He literally on his first time using the Zero system, everyone else literally falls and like goes insane when they use the Zero system. Troa, he almost goes insane, and then he's like, no, I'm not a bitch. And then he pulls out of it, and you're like, yes, Troa, you aren't a bitch. You're the best. Troa's my favorite pilot. If Troa was the main character, he'd be awful because he'd be a Mary Sue and too good at everything. But because he's just kind of like the side character who's just there, he can be just the best pilot, the one who's most in control, the one who has, you know, just things happening, but you don't really care. You know, he's not angsty like the rest of them. He's just depressed, which I can relate to. Let's see here. Bandai makes a GQ gun tank, high grade. Please, also their construction version, please. God, I've seen people make custom gun tanks, and that would be pretty cool if they actually made a gun tank. I did not know that like how the gun tank works in GQ is that the arms actually go up and down the barrels of the why I don't know why it would need this, but it can go up and down the barrels of the of like the gun tank, and that just is so cool. I wish Bandai make a mass production gun tank as a high grade kit so I can recreate the scene. Wait, oh, mass production from so you mean like from MS8 team? Yes, so you can recreate the scene from MS8 team and the brutal stab. Funny thing is they have it in Robot Spirits, but Robot Spirits is expensive. Wait, no, Metal Build, not Metal Build. I forget which one it is. I was looking at P Bandai earlier today, but I always get reminded of how expensive like their figures are, which makes sense. They're already built. Ooh. Is it like the thing has a cross as a weapon? Don't tell me that it it doesn't use it as a bonk as well. Oh my god, the power of craft compels you. The guy just watched Trigun and he is like, wait, I can give that to the Heavy Arms Mark II in the sequel to Gundam Wing. I assume that's what you're talking about. The Bawu mobile suit is trying to make similar from the Zeta Gundam in mass production form. Okay. Already make a 1/100 scale gun easy long time ago. If they reprinted some sort of Victory Gundam anniversary, I will. Well, but when did they make it? Hold up. Was it even a high grade or was it 1/100 scale? Because they. So, gun easy. I don't ever know if they reprint like 90s stuff that isn't a high grade. Let me see here. Game Gunpla. The RE100 looks pretty good. And it's standard release. wait. RE100. RE100 Zaku. Have I missed it? Because the 100 Zaku Kai is supposed to be re-released this year. Ooh, and I need that kit, but let's see here. It's 93. It is 144th, but it's 93. It would be cool, but goodness knows if they probably still have the molds. But they probably have the molds on record, but the molds might not be usable. It might be that kind of thing where they have it on record to, like, you know, reference for future, like, printings, but might not be able to print with them because they're so old. First thing I did a Gundam X After War 1100, Gundam X Gundam Air Master, and Gundam Leopard. Ooh. He normal, and I like him. Wait a minute. I don't know if a chat got missed in that. Or if we're talking about Troa still. Robot Spirits is a 1/100 scale. Metal Build is 1/100 scale. I know why real grades aren't 1/100 scale, but I'm still kind of surprised that they're not. Like, if you had like 1/44th and then, not 1/100 scale, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. If you had 1/44th and you had, what is it, 1/100 scale for like master grades, but then for real grades, I'm kind of surprised they're like not 1/20th scale, as in like half of what a perfect grade is. I know it's so that they can be in scale with high grades, and so, you know, you don't have to have like an awkward fourth scale for your Gunpla. But I'm still kind of surprised, because you would be able to fit a little bit more and make things a little bit easier to design if it was that different scale, but it would also be really awkward at 1/20th. I am not building, I am talking, which isn't necessarily a problem. There we go. And what am I missing? I am missing... I get so lost in the sauce of talking, I forget to actually do the building. I forget to do what I'm here for. The RE100 Zaku 2 Kai, better get that. I want it. I don't know if it's available right now. I've just been so preoccupied with other things. I just know that it's getting reprinted this year. The Gundam Air Master does feel like a Transformer with a name like Air Master. You are right on that. Let's see here. Okay, so where did I leave off? I left off on the knee because that's where I got a bunch of things confused. G. So we need G25, which is right here. How do you feel if you got Masquerade Alex 2.0 re-release and make Zaku win this time? But if Zaku wins, then it's still a sad ending because the woman dies. Ooh, Mackenzie dies. That's her name, isn't it? You know, there is no happy ending. That's the tragedy, man. That's why I love War in the Pocket, dude. It's a tragedy. That's why I love it, man. It captures the tragedy of Gundam, I think, better than anything else. You can have the melodrama of, like, you know, MS-8. You can have, like, the romantic melodrama of MS-8 team or Stardust Memories. You can have the rivalry of Stardust Memories. You can have the grounded, you know, mecha, you know, frontline combat of MS-8 team. But you just want to have your heart ripped out and be like, why are we here, just to suffer? You want that? You go to War in the Pocket, man. And they said it during Christmas to give you hope, being like, maybe there'll be a Christmas miracle. Nah, dude, ain't no miracles in Gundam. The only miracle is that the nuke got stopped. That's the best you're gonna get. The fact that everyone doesn't die, that's your miracle. But somebody's gotta die, dude. It's like, Bernie, all of, like, Cyclops squad has already died. Wait. Is Cyclops squad? No, the red squad is the Federation team. So it's like all of Bernie's team has died. Not all of them. No, don't take Bernie. We need to take Bernie too. Listen, dude. You know, it might be Christmas, but we're gonna make some hamburgers like it's the 4th of July in this bitch. I think the hamburgers is a dubism. It is. You know, we were shitting on dubisms for taking away I'm just autistic, but you know what? Thank you, dubbers, for, you know, instead of saying just bits and pieces left of Bernie, saying nothing but hamburger. You could have kept the line nothing but bits and pieces, but you chose not to. And for once, I thank you. Never do it again. Because every other time you do it, it's not good. I don't appreciate it. So, G2. Here it is. Okay. Fat Cat, makes 100 grade real grades and, Arc 78, God Gundam. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've talked about that on stream before. Yeah. Ooh. I feel like the Zaku 2 guy is a Gundam battle operation, like, the, Grande and Heavy, Heat Hawk attack bonk. Ooh. Let me just try to catch up to chat. I saw, Hyaku Shiki Robot Spirits, and they sell it double here in the UK. Like, ooh, God, I'm surprised you're watching in the UK. Actually, I didn't know that you're in the UK. It has to be like, it has to be really late in the. It has to be like in the middle of the morning and fucking in the UK. It has to be like 3 in the morning. Damn. I respect the grind. But in the UK is like well, I mean, I suppose you might be in the Falkland Islands, you know, that's still part of the UK, technically. The Falkland, you know, you might be in London or something, but there's a good chance you might be off the coast of Argentina. I shouldn't assume. You still have the Falkland Islands. You know, the rest of the empire may fall, but never give those back to Argentina, because it's really funny. That shit's really funny. They're like, no, the Falkland Islands, do we need them? Does it serve any purpose? No, but you know what? Fuck those Argentinians. They don't deserve it. Oh, it's only midnight in the UK? Ooh. Oh, you know what? It's only 8 here. It's only 8 right now. I forgot I start stream earlier. Ooh, I forgot I start stream earlier, and we're not that deep. I feel like I've been doing this for like, you know, 2.5 hours. It's only been an hour and a half, so I guess it's not that late. But yeah, War in the Pocket is a 4-hour different. War in the Pocket is the most anti-war theme out of the Gundam series. Oh, dude, no, there's no war heroes. Is its message is that like war doesn't make heroes? It just makes corpses. That's the whole point of War in the Pocket, and it's so good in that commitment. Igloo is more about documentation of both sides in the faction, but mostly are the Fed testing weapons. The Battle of Baoiku is brutal. Okay, I only know Igloo for like, I thought Igloo was just about the, what are they called? I'll get there. Give me a minute. The Zudas. Ooh, I guess Zudas are just the most famous part. And this is not going in because it's being difficult with me. Wait. I see why it's not going in. And it's making me more confused. So I'm going to have to take this one out. Okay. But the reason it's not assembling is this very small misprint issue. There we go. On the leg, there was a little bit of a flare on it that was stopping this from lining up and going in. So, Zion, resting weapon episode. Ah! Don't worry. I mean, Zeon is supposed to be Zion. Zeon is meant to be multifaceted in what it represents. People will just go like, they're space Germans or space Nazis. No, Zeon is every state in history that's ever wanted independence. Zeon is literally like, you know, Germans going, we want Lebensraum. It is also Israel going, you know, like, we need, you know, security. It is America going, we need independence. It's every state in history saying we want to be free and or we need space. From the good to the bad. That's what makes Zeon so good. Is that Zeon is not just one fact, is not just one thing, it's everything. London, the whole mostly stabby city in the world. Ooh. We don't have guns anymore, but we don't. I do love that. Was it Piers Morgan or whatever? It's like, yes, but we don't have guns anymore. It's like, it doesn't matter. More people are dying, but we don't have guns. Listen, we don't have guns. It's like, yeah, but like, you had like, you know, like, it was like, what was the stabbing rate in like the 1990s? It was like 0.01% out of like, sorry, 0.01 out of like 1,000 people. Now it's like 1.8, which like 1.8 might not seem like the biggest out of like 1,000 people, but then you compare it to like how it was 0.01 and you're like, that's a really big jump. From like, that's a really big jump in 3 decades. How did we get here? Ooh. It's just you know, it's just part and parcel. It's just part and parcel of living in a big city. Crime. I'm sorry, is this in London or New York? Oh, goodness. Listen, England, I love you, but like, you don't look over at Chicago and go, ah, that's what we should do. We should do that, but with knives. Don't do that. It's a bad. Oh, don't do it. It doesn't go well. Piers Morgan is definitely as a say I indefinitely as a black lesbian the black, I don't know why. I'm not imagining Piers Morgan as a black lesbian. I'm imagining him in a wig and blackface, and it's really fucked up and it's really bad. Ooh. I can't finish the chat. I can't finish reading it because I keep imagining that every time I start trying to read it. Ooh. My brain's broken. I'm happy I read that. Ooh. On my topics, I need to research Mormons more because I need to compare which one is more crazy, Nation of Islam or Mormons. I need to figure it out, chat. I need to decode it, man. Who's more wild? The people who said that like white people were invented by a scientist to like, you know, oppress the black population and bring ruin to them for 10,000 years, or Mormons who say the reason Native Americans have dark skin is because they rejected the message of Jesus. It's opposite directions of like, what the fuck did you just say? Well, yeah, they're Redskins because, you know, the red is a mark of their sin. Excuse you? Oh, we don't believe that anymore. Why not? Wait. Oh, so that was just a mix-up when you were translating the golden plates, was it? Piers Morgan debating a woke person on the show and says, can I definitely, as a black lesbian, and the black guest laughed hard. Ooh. You can see it on the tube, and it is so funny. Piers Morgan. Wait a second. Piers Morgan, black lesbian. I'm gonna look it up real. Piers black lesbian. I can identify. I don't know why I was misreading you so much. I was reading it definitely like an idiot. That's like a full 13 minutes. Can you give me like a 3-minute clip or something? Okay. Okay, so it's identity politics. Okay. Next thing, Jesus build their great long wall of China, and he turns water into Dr. Pepper. Oh my god. Don't tell Switch. Don't tell Switch he loves Dr. Pepper. Okay, I saw the clip. Ooh, I'll share it real quick. Let me, Piers Morgan. Desktop. Where is it?
It's easy to say.
But like the context is he's like, wait, it's not showing up right now. But it's just like, if you can identify as anything, like why can't you say, well, he's asking the woman, why can't you say you're a woman? He's asking the woman to say that she's a woman. And she's like, it's not that easy.
But to decide to do that, to say
What
this
does
is
doing
who-
it involve?
whatever that person decides, but to
Does
go
it
out
not
into
make
the world and say, I don't identify as perhaps the sex I
So
was
why
born
can't
as.
I
It's
identify?
not-
Okay, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was.
I'm serious. I'm serious. If I
That is pretty funny. The woman is losing her shit. I love it, the fact, I feel like it's very poetic. I feel like there's a poetry to the fact of, let me get this image.
I don't identify as perhaps the sex I
so
was
why
born
can't
as.
I
It's not-
identify? Okay, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
This image, it sums up so much. You have the indignant white woman, and then you just have the black woman who's like, I can't keep a straight face. Like, why can't, she's actually being like, why can't he? Why can't he? And it's not the black woman who's offended by the question. It's, look at that white woman's face. She's like, how fucking, that is such an English look too. How fucking dare you say this? How dare you? There is a short, but you can, the actual black woman is just like, you know what? You might have a point. White woman beside herself. Oh god, I posted a short out of Piers Morgan and tagged you. I just looked it up, I'm sorry. Let me... A picture is worth 1,000 words. And that indignant white woman. Let's see here. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, you posted it in general. Is it... Yeah, is this Piers Morgan? The clip for context is this Piers Morgan and the English woman just continuing being like, Piers Morgan being like, why can't I? Why can't I be a black lesbian? And the English woman just being like, just getting more and more indignant with him. Meanwhile, between them, just the black woman, the actual black woman, is just like sitting there, just having to keep like a grin down. She's just constantly just like losing her shit as these two white people are like, why can't this middle-aged white man be a black lesbian? She's just losing her mind while these two fucking honkies are going at it. Ooh. God. What a silly time to be alive. Oh, that's disgusting. Sorry, a short came up and it was a Family Guy clip, and of course, you know, half of Family Guy's humor is like baseless, gross out humor. Ooh, so is this a gross image? Oh my god, chat, I don't think we're gonna make it, if I can be real with you. Okay, not because of the clip we just watched, but like, There are people who can't count. I know people can't spell anymore because we're not teaching them how to spell anymore, but people can't count anymore. Okay, because they're like sharing videos of like a world leader, and they're like, he has 6 fingers, chat, and they're like, look, they're literally going like, they're looking at an image like this, my hand, and they're like, there's 6 fingers on that hand, he's not real, it's AI. And then you go 1 2 3 4 5, and they keep going like it's 6 fingers, dude, you know. They don't know how shading works inside of a mouth. It's really crazy. They're just going like, this guy, he's AI generated, and and they keep going like, look, here's another picture of the hand, and then the hand is like this, and you can see all fingers. It's not like this or something where it's like, oh, you know, he only has 4 fingers, and it's like, yeah, because the 1 finger's. It's never that. It's always you can see all fingers, and they're like, oh my god, zoom in hands. There's 6 fingers. And every time you're just like, that's 4. It's like, that's 4 fingers and a thumb. Every time it's just, it's really weird, and I don't know how much of it is people genuinely being like, I can't count, and conspiracy brained, and how many people are like just saying it because they're because they're trying to gas up the people who believe it. They're like, yeah, this guy is AI. Yeah, they're just throwing fuel on the fire, being like, how far can we go with this? How far can we go with this? They're just circling the picture and being like, look at his hand. And it's just like, look, chat, 6 fingers. Look. I want to know how much of people just gassing it up. We're definitely in trouble. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know, people don't talk about the fall of Rome, but it was a pretty fun time. Don't worry about it. If nothing else, you will have an eventful life. If nothing else, you know, history won't be boring. Everyone was worried, you know, Fight Club, everyone was like, oh, you know, we got born into a boring time in history. That was wrong. That was wrong. Oh god, there's one thing you can't accuse you cannot accuse today of being boring. That's the one thing you can't accuse it of. I heard people can't even read, write, spelling, or school. Yeah, what they do in America, I don't know what they're doing in England, but what they do in America is they go like, here's a picture of a butterfly, then they show the word butterfly, and they don't tell you how to sound out the word. They just like memorize the word like it's a hieroglyphic. They don't do phonics anymore. They don't go I butterfly. They don't do that. They don't do that. They just go like, here's a picture, here's the word. They don't teach them how to spell. They do not teach. They just go like, oh no. If you just show people words, they'll just understand how to spell. They'll understand how to pronounce things if you just show them words, and you don't teach them how letters work. They aren't teaching them how individual letters work. They aren't. I don't even know if they're teaching them the alphabet anymore. I'm a 50-year-old Chinese man, but I definitely, as a little boy, that that's already sounds insane. But I identify as a little boy. Oh god, big littles are a whole different thing. People who are like, I identify as a little girl. Like, I'm a 40-year-old Canadian man, but deep down, I'm a little girl. Ooh, spank me, daddy. And it's like, oh god, what are we doing? Oh god, just using iPad and AI to do everything for them. Oh, that's also a problem. Ooh, that's like a parenting issue that the parents aren't like, you know, reinforcing it. I mean, a big problem is the parents in general. Is that parents pretty much just go like, oh, just let the school, like, just trust the schools are teaching the kids right. And then they don't check to make sure they are. Oh my goodness, that is a big booty. Ooh, is sad. Am sad. Very sad. Like 15 years ago, children can read, write, spelling, and now in 2060 you can't. Ooh. Yeah. You think that would be easier than ever because you have the tools, but the educators ain't doing shit. They're just like, no. And one of the things that I hate is, how do you combat AI? Just have them write it. Stop having them type it. Have them write. It's actually funny because we should go back to teaching things like cursive and, you know, handwriting and stuff. Because, you know, it's really hard to do. Ooh. Because then you can have them write in class. You can see them write in person. You know, actually, pretty much all the writing assignments I had to do were always in class. Very rarely would they give you essays to do at home. They would just be like, no, just write a paper in class. That's a lot of how I was taught. You had to write on the fly, and they could make sure you were writing it that way. Ooh. Learning language through visual patterns has got to be the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Yes. It is really dumb. Ooh. And all it is again, it's this hieroglyphics. It's the same thing as like you have to memorize a picture and understand, like, you know, a picture of a lotus, that is 100. It's the same logic as that. It's just memorization. And the thing about reading, the reason that makes English and other modern languages good is that you don't have to memorize everything. You can learn individual words, and then you can use context and, you know, what have you to figure out new words in a sentence that you're familiar with, and you can use critical thinking. You can use your brain for more than just simple memorization. You can use it for thinking. This is why we are no longer in the Stone Age. This is actually a really big reason why we aren't in the Stone Age, is because we learned to not have to memorize everything. In the past, humans had to memorize absolutely everything, so they did not have time to think as much as we can today. And we are literally going back to monkey brain, because a bunch of social workers are like, yeah, that's good. Heinlein is just in his grave just going, and you said Starship Troopers was unrealistic. Just Heinlein in his grave. He's not spinning. He's fucking dancing, because that motherfucker is so validated right now. To me, it's like finding the dumbest, most entertaining person to put on the news broadcast. Oh my goodness. Speaking of news, I don't know what's going on, and normally I wouldn't get like in such political topics, but apparently Tucker Carlson is being investigated for treason. Which is a wild thing to say, but he's just been feeding information to America's enemies for apparently years. And apparently before the current operation in Iran, apparently Donald Trump called him in. This is real, by the way. Fed him, like, you know, gave him no information about the attack, so that way the Saudis wouldn't think that they're about to get attacked. Not the Saudis, I don't know what I said Saudis, but Iranians. So that way the Iranians wouldn't think they'd be attacked. And like, he used the fact that apparently Tucker has been an agent for foreign influences for, I don't know why he's talking to the Iranians, but apparently he is. But like, he used that to like literally gaslight the Iranians and be like, no, there's not gonna be any attack. And then all the Iranians are like, okay guys, we're safe. Let's all get in one place. You know, sure, America's entire military is on every side of us right now. All of their jets and missiles are ready to launch at any given moment. But Tucker Carlson said we're safe. So let's all of us meet in one place. All 47 of us meet in one place. What's the worst that could happen? We live in such a fucking clown world. Hello, Kays. Oh god, Starship Troopers. Well, I'm doing my part, yeah. We live in such a clown world. Guys, Tucker Carlson said we're safe. We can. It's okay, guys. I got the download from Tucker Carlson. Again, we do not live in a boring era of history. If nothing else, we do not live in a boring era. And then you have the picture of Carlson in the Oval Office, like, I'm here. And the picture of Trump is so funny, because now it's just like, Trump is smiling as well. But now you know Trump is like, this fucking idiot's gonna feed false information to my enemies. And it's gonna be so good. Iran. Hey, Iran. No good. No good. They don't let their women drive in Iran. It's not a good country. Oh, God. Let's see, Tucker lost the plot. I mean, a lot of those people. I mean, Candace Owens also lost the plot. Candace Owens, dinosaurs aren't real. What the fuck are we doing here? Ooh, I think Tucker Carlson has said, like, similar things. He's also gone into, like, crazy territory. He's gone, like, Shia LaBeouf crazy. I have no idea what is, going on with that guy. Nah, man. I posted my last, week build in Discord. Ooh. Also, apparently, on the topic of Iran, I know I shouldn't be talking about a war, but this is a silly. I like to talk about the silly side of things to, like, lighten the mood. Apparently, the new Ayatollah might be gay. Which, like, isn't a problem, but then you remember it's like, you know, the Ayatollah of Iran might be gay. And apparently when they got that in the briefing room, everyone just laughed. They're just like, well, hold on, you're telling me the, like, you know, the guy from a country who throws homosexuals off of rooftops, that a new leader is now, you know, now is more on fire than Freddie Mercury. It's like, I'd laugh too. Oh, okay, let me look at your new build, though. Is that the same? Okay, I thought it was the same thing. Actually, I want to show off, before I show your build, Unknown shared a build, and I hope you guys have never had a problem with me sharing builds before. But I like to show your builds. This is why I can never do a model showcase, because I just show you guys stuff off. But he built this kit, which is just absolutely beautiful. He did an amazing job. This is Unknown. I'll get to your kit in a second, Kays. Fucking new Ayatollah is gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But he did a great job at building this, and it's a really, and he also has a very clean desk. There's a little mimic in the corner there. But ooh, well, that looks. Do you think you have enough guns? Kays, answer honestly. Do you think you have enough guns on the kit? Okay. Because as an American, I think we could go a little bit more. I think you know, I don't see guns on the back of the calves. Okay, I see guns, you know, on the upper arms. He's holding a gun in each hand, so it's on the lower arms. Okay, we're doing good. He has guns on his thighs, on his knees, and two. But what about the calves? Are there guns on the calves, Kays? We could get more guns, okay? Okay, this is okay. I think I've seen a Tarantino movie where they're, you know, they had gun peg legs. Also, Samurai Jack. But it looks really nice. Oh, that's an adorable little SD. That is a witch. Is that Witch for Mercury? What's going on with it? What is this kit? I think Witch for Mercury because of the legs. But I don't recognize this kit. What is this kit from, out of curiosity? Ooh. Oh, wait till you hear who's the current prime minister and his former crime that he got jail time for. Prime minister of what country? Because we were talking about England earlier, so I'm thinking of England instead of Iran. And I don't know. Oh my goodness, what was that country where they set the, like, dictator's wife on fire? That also happened, like, a few months ago. Like, there was, like, a boogaloo in a country where they just, like, had a revolt. Like, they shut down the internet, and that was, like, the final straw, and they, like, did a revolt in some country. It was, like, some, like, Central Asian country, I think. And, like, I don't know what happened with that, but they set the, like, I need to do air quotes. Give me 1 minute. I need to turn this down so I can do air quotes. But the president's, like, wife, they caught her and just set her on fire. It's like, Jesus Christ, how pissed off were you people? Like, oh my God. You're like, okay, well, we can't get... Okay, well, the prime minister, president, whatever, the dictator fled. But we got his wife. Fuck it, set her on fire. Okay, I got some kerosene. Like, how pissed off are you? Oh my God. There's still 3 beam pistols. I haven't where I'm gonna put them. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. hold up. We've gotten to repetition, so I'm gonna put on a new. I'm gonna put on a new Claire track. We have cycled through the whole thing, and I know we cycled because we're back at Monaco's theme. Let me make sure that okay. I thought desktop audio was still on, and I was doubling audio. Oh, that's a better shot of it. I didn't even click on the final shot of your little dude. You need to start panel lining. I don't want to be a critic, but you need to start panel lining. They would really bring out this kit. I don't recognize this kit. I only think Witch from Mercury because the tiny legs. I don't even know if it's Gundam. The feet just remind me of Witch from Mercury. Some Witch from Mercury kits. Oh, that one is outlined from Iron-Blood and Orphans. Really? That one's from Iron-Blooded Orphans? Oh, I see it in the chest. I see it in the chest. I see it. It has a grazed chest, it looks like. I knew it, bro. Forgot from which country I am from. Was that your country that fucking had a boogaloo? I don't think it was your country that had a boogaloo, was it? Wait. What the just not now? Yeah, but you don't panel line now, then you forget to panel line the next one and you make excuses. But I should have checked the chest. Not only that, but the arms right here, that's very IBO with the exposed, like, piping in the arm. But this chest, it's the same, I think, chest as... Come here, my beautiful, beautiful baby boy. Yep, it's the same torso. You don't have piping. Oh, no, you have the piping. But it's the exact same torso. Let me get them side by side. Let me see if your previous picture is... Okay, this picture is the best I can work with, but it is... Look at the chest. It's the same chest as the Sigrun, which is one thing I like about IBO, is that they have, like, inner frames and they just kind of build other things around it. But it has the same chest. You can see the two, like, I guess you could call it like a dumbbell. You can see the piping if you look closely. It has the same torso and waist assembly as this kit. Which is really why I should have recognized it, because this is my favorite Iron-Blooded Orphans kit, the Sigrun. Sigrun's so good. Let me close karaoke. We're rambling, but we're making more progress than I think I would normally be making rambling like this. Oh, let's see here. Nope, not that one. With the dictator wife or something. Not that one with the okay. Where am I? What am I drawing here? Okay, so then we go here. He was jailed in April '99 on charges of corruption and sodomy. Oh, what a fun time. Ooh. Oh my god. Corruptions of sodomy. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Can a woman not have a fun time? Okay, does she always have to take it in the front? Oh my goodness. How very unfeminist of you. Where are your women's rights? But I mean, it could have been the other sodomy. Until his release in 2004, after his conviction was overturned from wiki page of our current prime minister. Okay, your current prime minister. But well, I guess you're more accepting to sodomy nowadays, is what I understand from that. Is you weren't really big fans of sodomy in the 90s, but in the 2020s, it sounds like your country's a little more accepting of it. Good for you. Oh, I had it on backwards like I always do. What is the red on the red one in the... What is the red one that based on the same frame of the Sigrun? Wait. This was the Sigrun. Ooh, this was the Sigrun. I don't know what, or do you mean the one that, that Kay shared? Red on the... I don't know, wait, he said earlier, Kays, can you say what your kit was again? The Sigrun is great. Ooh. You'll have to do a little extra work, like the knees and whatnot I had to paint, which is very early on when I painted, which is why they're so messy. But the Sigrun is absolutely amazing, and it's really fun. It has a wonderful hand. I know that's really weird to say, but its actual hand is just really well designed and really well detailed. Ooh. But it's probably my favorite Gyan-like, which is fitting because we're building a Gyan-like right now, technically. But it's my favorite AU Gyan. Which I'm kind of surprised when I built it. I was surprised to kind of realize that Iron-Blooded Orphans didn't have a Gyan-like before. Iron-Blooded Orphans is all about that knight aesthetic, all about, you know, those, like, knightly characters and designs. And there's just not a Gyan-like until Erd Hunt. Ooh, it seems kind of like an oversight when you think about it. Let's see here. Told you our current prime minister is fucked up. Well, at least the transition is peaceful, and the citizens a lot of benefits such as monthly grocery money, petrol subsidies, and etc. Okay. Ooh. Yours was the Outland, so the one that Kay shared was the Outland. This was the Outland. It's really small. This was the Outland. Or Outland. I know the red one, but I forgot what its name of it. The only red thing I see... Wait. Oh, you shared more. I didn't even see those. He also shared a Queble. A turn A with wings. And the turn A without wings. But... Ah. Let's see. Oh, wait. I need to turn the page. We're just talking about random stuff, but that's always good on stream. That's always nice. Come on! Come on! Bye. Alright, coincidentally, we already talked about how Candace Owens doesn't believe in dinosaurs. Which is still really weird to me. That, you know, I was really concerned about the butt assembly. Ooh, because it, I mean, when you don't have the legs in it, it looks a little weird. Okay, it breaks a little. The illusion breaks a little, but... She has a wide butt. Kind of weird to build a woman. It's weird to build a woman. Oh, goodness. I'm not used to building women on stream. Okay, why aren't you connecting properly? We still need to do one more stream where we, like, assemble everything. Not assemble, where we paint everything. We're not gonna do any painting on stream because the Tomoe mat. Ooh, Tomoe, my beloved, I will not curse you with paint. I will not ruin this mat. I know the, okay. There's an upcoming third-party Master Grade Black Rider that comes with a Wolf, Recon... Wait. I just remembered P-Bandai, and I was like, when are my I think my P-Bandai aren't coming until July. Ooh, my Barbatos Adapt and my Jagan. Wait, no, the Jagan I ordered. When did I order the Jagan? The Jagan, I don't know when it's coming, but no, the Barbatos Adapt is coming with the Mesher. I'm gonna look that up real quick while I'm reading. With Wolf Recon Mech and Bird Recon Mech, it's like the Soundwave cassettes thing. Oh, kind of makes me think of the K9 Sniper gym. Ooh, what you're describing. It probably has a similar vein and all. It is a similar vein. Oh, wait, we've shared that before. The Black Rider. Black Rider. I don't know where I'd find it in Discord. Black Rider Gundam. But yeah, but we've talked about the Black Rider before. Give me one moment. I want to check my P Bandai orders. Oh, I'm on P Bandai, but am I logged in? Sign in. Please, oh Lord, I pray onto thee. Let me sign in. No. Crap, which email did I use? I don't know. Okay, I love music boxes. Ooh. Music boxes are so underrated. Okay, so password. Okay. Let's try this one first. This password first. Is it gonna work? It did not work. This password. It worked. It was the same password, but without a special symbol. I hate the whole, you need to have a special symbol in your password. I just have like one password and there's just a variant, and it's just slightly variant. It's like, if I need to have a special symbol, as a special symbol. If not, we're good. Okay, so what do you mean? I just signed in. What do you mean I need to sign in? I just signed in. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm signed in, right? Okay, I'm signed in. Order history. We're getting there, chat. Just give me a minute. Okay. Barbatos are tapped with the mesher, yes. Oh wait, I already got the Jagan. Where's the Jagan? Oh, it's over there with in my pile of gunpla, in my pile of backlog. Okay. But I'm not getting the mesher and the adapt until July. That's what it is. Okay. And why are you not locking in? Honey, I need you to lock in real quick. Can you do that for me, honey? Babe, darling, dude. BRB? Okay, don't worry about it. Take your time and... Fun. Come on! We can do posability. It's gonna look a little weird because she's not painted yet, but... I wonder what would be good colors to accent her with. I'm gonna have to do... Ah! Come on. Normally we do the painting beforehand, but that's cool. Don't worry about it. You know what? Arms are overrated. Women don't need arms, okay? But then how will they cook? Don't worry about it. They will cook with their feet, and it will turn out better, chat. Trust me. Ugh. Okay, her legs are coming off, too. You know what? We're making a chicken nugget. Okay, we're making the peak female form. Oh god. I've seen enough H manga to know where this is going. Come on! It's like... Hold up. I'm gonna try to, like... Okay. Well, that's... a bit of an issue, actually. The fact that she perfectly forms up without the skirt, and there's no seam. But the moment I try to put the skirt on... she becomes really difficult with me and doesn't want to lock in. Oh, I see what's happening. That's intentional, and I don't know why it's intentional. But there's these little stoppers here. Is this upside down? It must be upside down. I assembled it upside down, chat. Okay, don't worry. Correction. I am regarded. I am an idiot. I'm not quite sure how I did it, but you know... In the words of Alex Jones, I'm a little retarded. Okay, let's try to... Oh my god, it's not a Gunpla stream if I don't just make the most obvious mistake imaginable. Okay. Check model news. Okay. Okay, now that fits in cleanly. Model news. Ooh, He-Man Master Grade Sazaki. Why? I understand it's a screenshot and that's why it's so small, but can you not like save the image and give a better quality? I don't want to shoot the messenger, but ooh, they're a little fuzzy. You know, if you took the screenshot with your camera the other way, your camera rotated, it would make the picture at least a slightly bigger. What are you, Dark Wave? What are you? It looks like a off-brand Comfer. Is that what it is? Are you a Comfer? You're a Comfer. It's a Comfer. That's a Comfer. That's a Comfer there. That there, buddy. That's a Comfer there. Okay, I know a Comfer when I see a Comfer there, buddy. And that's a Comfer. And are these... Why? Okay. It's a Comfer with really big Vernairs there and a big cannon there. Oh, that's a big old cannon there, I tell you what. Oh, yeah, okay. That looks good, though. That looks real good, like some real good stuff there. The Comfer looks real neato burrito. Oh, and those are, Master Grade Sazaki and Zero Boundary Dark Wave 1/100 Comfer. Comfer amazing there. Okay, okay. It fucking says He-Man there, don't it? He-Ma. Well, you know what? He-Ma, He-Man, it's the same difference there, don't you know? Don't you know He-Man, you know, it's just, you know, He-Ma is just He-Man without the N. It's no difference there. That's a Comfer amazing, swear. He swears on it there. This kit looks really good even without the priming yet. But I think what I might do is might use some gold. Not only, of course, on the collar it needs gold, but maybe... I don't know how, but I'd love to do gold on the cuffs somehow, but I don't think I have enough skill as a painter to do that without going too far. God, I don't want to do gold all the time for accents, because then it's going to be so gaudy. God, you're massive. You are a big old woman. Let's get her backpack on. And then we can do some size comparisons and then prep for next stream. Let's see here. Seth must be drunk right now. I don't drink. Ooh. I can't metabolize alcohol. Don't worry about it. Because I'm a dinosaur. I don't know. Can birds metabolize alcohol? Wait a minute. Can birds metabolize... Birds metabolize alcohol. My phone was listening to me! My phone is spying on me. Uncle Ted was right. Yes, birds can process alcohol, often far more efficiently than humans. Hear that, chat? I'm actually better. I actually have a bet. You know what? I'm actually better at drinking alcohol than you. I just don't, so I don't flex on you. Often far more efficient than humans, but they can still get drunk. Nuh-uh. 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 My brain too small to get drunk. I'm pachycephalosaur. My brain too small. I can't get drunk. Suffer from toxicity or die from overconsumption. I mean, you can die from overconsumption of water, to be fair. That's not really, that doesn't mean much. You can drink too much water and die. There was a family that punished their daughter by having her drink water, and then they had her drink so much water, her blood got diluted and she died. That's something that happened. You might be like, who makes their kid drink water as punishment? I don't know, but I'm willing to, I don't know, but probably white people. But you never know. I think they're from New England, so almost certainly white. New England's like 98% white. Oh god, I think New England's like whiter than is whiter than most European countries. The right thumb always landed on the sus place. Ooh. On that kit. There's nothing sus. I don't care. Oh, you should never twist you should never twist gates off. It's not gonna be visible. I don't care. I don't care, it's not gonna be visible. I wanna get this done. So they said it was like 24.5 meters in like on the wiki, this kit. So I feel like the fairest thing to compare it to immediately would be a Sazaki. You know, you just see her waist. You see her beautiful, beautiful waist. Ironically, I feel like this is the first woman we're building on stream, and ironically, she's not going to be able to Gyanko pose. And really, what's the point? If she cannot Gyanko pose, what's the point of a kit? There we go. Ain't no way she can Gyanko pose. Ain't no way. Yeah, she doesn't have eyes yet. We're gonna have to fix that later. Also, I'm gonna have to paint those eyebrows. Her hair, I hate the shade of brown of her hair. But fucking woman. Oh my goodness, woman. Woman, can you Oh my god. Oh my lord, you can't, even if I took off the skirt, she could not Gyanko pose. Oh, ain't no way, chat. Ain't no way she, Oh, it's not gonna happen. Her hips are too big. She is too ready for birthing. Her birthing hips are stopping her from Gyanko posing. Oh, we can't even get there. Ironic. Ooh. That's the wrong way. Okay, so yeah, that just happens, don't worry. Doesn't your arm just fall off for no reason? Okay, so let's, ain't no way she can pose. Ain't no way she can pose up, chat. So let's see what she can do. Okay, so her legs. Oh, that's wonderful, chat. That's great. If you bend her legs, they disassemble themselves. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. I've never seen that. I've never seen a kit that disassembles itself while you try to pose it. Its arms come off if you don't, as we established already, its arms come off if, you don't thicken the joints. Its feet just, pop off real easy. I'm starting to appreciate how people, like, these kits get better now. She has, soulless eyes like a doll's eyes, but that's just because I haven't stickered her yet. Oh, my lord, woman. How far can she... What's her spread? Van Damme is not envious of this woman. My arm fell off. My friend beat me with it. Oh, God. She beat him to death with his own skull. That doesn't sound physically possible. The crazy thing is, that's what he said when she was doing it. This doesn't seem physically possible. Oh! I remember when Rooster Teeth made funny stuff. Ooh. Down my... It says a flesh wound, chat. You're a flesh wound? Your arm's off! No, it's not. It's right there. I've had worse. You liar! Oh my god, woman. This is very much going to be a statue build, which is, fair, because... Not the biggest deal breaker. I wasn't imagining putting her in, like, too many, crazy poses or nothing. Just have her stand, look nice. Let's get the Sazaki so you can appreciate how big she is. She is a tall woman. We've been building her, but we have nothing to compare her to. So you can't appreciate how big she is. Sorry about that. Okay. But you can appreciate how she's kind of tall, she's not as wide, sure. But poor lady, she is a tall lady, chat. Oh my goodness. She looks nice in all honesty. I feel like to update her won't be to like do the painting and whatnot on her isn't going to be too much of a hassle. Ooh. I have an RX-78. Oh, hey, here's the Here's the heavy arms. I don't know why it was there. The heavy arms with its tiny little, you know what? Oh my god! Speaking of tiny, wow! Wow! Do you like tall women, chat? My lord! Okay, I feel like this is a better size comparison. Next to the Zazabi, you know, it's like, oh hey, it looks normal next to the Zazabi, which tells you... Good lord! Moon Gundam, come over here. Moon Gundam, how we need to make sure. Oh my goodness, it's the Moon Gundam. Hold up, the Moon Gundam's on its tippy toes right now. Let's get it flat-footed. It makes it to like the shoulder, not counting the antennae, not counting the V fins. It makes it to the shoulder. Okay, this is such a big kit. I don't know where I can put it with anything else. Gundam, heavy arms. He's such a little. I mean, to be fair, this is a small kit. This is like the shortest Gundam wing Gundam technically. So I mean, it is a little exaggerated, all things considered. But I don't have it out. But I don't have the F91. I still need to repair the master grade. But I have the 1/100 Danan Gay. But let's see how big it is next to the Danan Gay. Oh my god, she's so tall. She's so tall. This is a 1/100 grade. Mind you, a very small 1/100 grade. But this is a 1/100 grade Danan Gay, and it makes it up a little past her shoulder. Oh my... You know what? It's the backpack is what makes it look like that. When they stand side by side, it only goes to the shoulder. So it's a very big woman. She's a big lady, chat. And we respect big women. Ooh. Let's see here. What else? Let's give her her... They're not beam sabers. They're like... Because these aren't beams. They're just, I guess, normal sabers. They're just... bats. She just has bats instead. Also, is it me or am I crazy? Or is this one, like, shorter than this one? No, they're the same length. I don't know why I thought one was shorter than the other. Let's give her her beam sabers, not quite beam sabers, and see how she looks. Again, this is not the final. We'll be doing the final part next Monday when we make her look pretty. When we give her a little bit of a makeover, make her look fabulous. God. Actually, it would be a crime not to compare her to the... We'll do this again when she's properly finished. But I got the Gyan, because I realize how big everything about her is, because her beam sabers are also, I think, scaled up. It might not be. Because looking at the Gyan, its beam saber is actually quite large. No, it does not have a scaled up beam saber. Ooh. Actually, I'm kind of wondering, because I don't know which one of these kits came out first, but I wonder if they have the same beam saber or not. Let's assemble the beam saber. I'm doing it very wrong. I'm an idiot. Hold up. I cannot build. I've been doing this for years, chat, but I'm still pretty incompetent. Okay, if I wasn't, it wouldn't be on brand. You wouldn't believe it. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to paint this as well. Because this looks... I don't know why this isn't clear plastic. On the instructions, you can see how it is a beam saber. I don't know why they cut corners with this. Ooh. And then, where's the other beam saber? And here's the other one. Okay, so here's the baseball bat. And it looks to be the same size, surprisingly, but the Gyan itself is actually kind of a tall boy. It's like a 19-meter suit. Ooh. But it looks like it isn't the same mold, because... maybe I'm going crazy. But it looks like this part right here, the like projector part, is a little thicker. Yeah, the proportions are a little different between the two. Ooh, they're very similar, but they're not the same. They did not repurpose the mold, is what I would try to say. Let's see here. I don't really know what I'm going to do about the beam saber. Okay. Like, I'm not sure how I'm going to paint them. Maybe I'd paint... gold would be too gaudy. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't have a proper beam saber, but she doesn't. Can I have your hands, please? May I have your hand, milady? Okay. What time are we actually at? We're at 2:30, which is a good time. So when you take off the hands, the whole thing comes with it, which is, you know, also the important thing, you know, of playing with the kit like this. Yeah, don't worry, it'll come off, chat. Oh my god, she is one tight lady. Oh my lord, woman. Why are you so tight? Okay. The tolerances of this kit are all over the place, even worse than I feel like the Moon Gundam was. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this hand disassembled without damaging the plastic. Okay. Are there other hands I'm supposed to use? Because there's like a little peg here. But there's no peg here for me to... hold up. Are there other hands? No, so she just has a loose grip. Maybe it is a reprint. Maybe this is actually not recycled. Maybe this is recycled from the Gyan and not the other way around, but this is... there's no peg. I have to see if there's like a peg option somewhere. I need to see if this woman can peg. No. No. And you're not even supposed to disassemble the hand, you're supposed to disassemble the saber. It literally tells you just to get the saber into her hand, you have to disassemble it like this. This is what the instructions tell us. Ooh, I'll show you. You can see it right there, how it's like, oh no, just disassemble the saber to get it into her hand. Her hand is not curved, she holds it like, ooh, she holds it like a club, like a barbarian. Like she's ready to ransack Rome. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wait. Okay, so the handles are too big to put them on like this. They actually have to shimmy the hand down and then put it on, then let the hand just fall onto her. This is... I'm starting to see why people were kind of being like, this kit's a little rough. Ooh, I was really optimistic at the start. Her leg came off again. Bad. Ooh. Yeah, she just holds it. You know, I want to be nice to you, Kit. I really do. I like the idea of the kit. This is the first lady I've ever built. Okay, but you're not giving me hopes for like newer kits. Actually, chat says newer kits are good, but you know, I thought this was not as old of a kit as it was. I thought they were I thought this was, you know, like with high grades, this is when they're starting to like really lock in and make some interesting stuff. But it feels like this is still them trying to figure out what the hell they're doing. Ooh, this is like, you know, in like the 20, because this is from I think 2017 or 2018. So I thought it was gonna be like high grades where, you know, they're moving away from polycaps and you have some teething issues. But overall, it's like still really interesting kit, and you're like, oh hey, they're experimenting and doing new things. They broke new ground. For this kit, it does not feel like that. Maybe if I had built a kit older than it, I would appreciate how it's advanced since, like, say, kits from like 2014 or something. But this being my first girl, I have to judge it on its own, and its anatomy sounds weird. Its design is so unique from high grades that I have to judge it on its own. And it really is just like, this is really cool, but what the fuck were you thinking? Ooh. I'm supposed to be doing a comparison with the Gyan right now. I can't even get that far. But here it is with the Gyan. You can see it's still really tall, because the Gyan's a big boy. The Gyan's like the size of the Gelgoog, but are you repurposed Gyan shield? I don't know. I'd have to actually disassemble the Gyan shield. No, the framework on the inside of it is different. Okay, so it is like a completely new... Well, I shouldn't say completely new, but it's like a revised print. Ooh. I don't know which kit was first. I don't know if they were designed at the same time, but there is definitely overlap in elements of these kits. And actually, this right here, her shoulders is not based off the Gyan, even though they're Gyan shoulder shields. It's actually based off the Gia, which is her mobile suit in Build Fighters, which has shields that also function as like projectile weapons. Whoop. Not like they fire projectiles, I should say, in the anime. So, how long would it take us to build these arms? We can build them simultaneously, so not too long. But yeah, this kit is not one that I am the happiest with. It's been kind of rough. We started the year off really strong, and we've had no bad kits. I want to make that very clear. This kit isn't bad per se, but it's not one I'd go out of my way to recommend unless you like the idea of the kit and the character already. There's a piece there. I need to cut off 4 of these. No, I just need to cut off all of these. You know what? And I'm too lazy. You know what? I want to hurt your soul. I just twisted all of those off. I don't care. It don't matter. None of this matters. Don't matter. So now we have to get B6 and B7. I was gonna cut it directly off the sprue. I'm really worried that by the time I'm done with this, by the time I get all the stickers on and whatnot, I really hope the stickers save this kit, but I can't believe I'm saying that. That's not good. That's really bad if I'm saying I hope the stickers save this kit. Okay, you know what? I think that's possibly the greatest indictment I have ever said for a kit. I'm sorry. I hope the stickers can save this kit. That is rough. That is bad. Gunpla stickers are notoriously not good. And I'm looking to them right now, being like, I'm looking to them for salvation. I'm looking to the east, you know, looking for the Rohirrim to, you know, help this siege of Helm's Deep. Oh my god. You know, I didn't mean to, but that is the harshest criticism I could have ever given to this kit. Come on. Come on, darling. There we go. This is pain and suffering. Oh god, this is what I wanted to win the poll too, so I can't even complain. I can't even blame you. I can't be like, you voted for this, chat. How could you do this to me? I wanted this to win. What do you mean you're not going in? There we go. I wanted this. I have no right to complain. Okay. But with the arms done, we can literally just focus 100% on painting next week. Ooh, I forgot to share. I think I forgot to share. I didn't go into detail about the schedule. So at end of stream, I'm going to share the rest of the week's schedule. Do not let me forget. So B2 and B3. Verbs, alcohol. Makes sense. Ooh. Hello, Ricey. We did the size comparisons. Right now we're kind of just finishing off the kit so it can be ready for painting next week. I feel like I said this right before you came in. Right now, I'm kind of so at wit's end with this kit. I want it to be good, but at this point, I am optimistic. I am literally hoping the stickers will help save this kit. I'm hoping Bandai stickers will help make this kit good. That's the state we're at. That's where we are with this kit. So, how are you doing? Let's see here. 2 and 3. Oh my god, that's so many. Oh. Oh. What do you mean? Why are there so many? Wait, but I only need like 1, 2, 3. I only need like 3 pairs. Why are there so many of these pieces? Why are there so many? Oh, because the elbow. Okay, because I can assemble it in different lengths. Right now, I'm just assembling the medium one. Okay, so I can do this. Oh, wonderful. I can assemble this whole thing, chat, 3 more times. This whole arm assembly. Yeah, nah, that ain't happening. Are you telling me right now that the stickers, that Bandai stickers aren't going to make this kit magically good? Is that what you're telling me right now? Oh, I can't believe you right now. I can't believe you have so little hope in Bandai stickers. Ain't no way I'm painting this woman. Ain't no way I'm not painting that face. I don't know why her hair is off color. It was on its own sprue, I think, so there's no reason for it to be off color. God, I got reminded of Plinkett again, and to make it a little short, I find it kind of crazy how the biggest criticism of Star Wars that people take, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like what I'm about to say is not going to invalidate them, but at the end of the day, though they cared about Star Wars, they were first and foremost Trek fans. And I feel like we should have taken that into account with their criticisms a little bit more. Not to say that it invalidates the criticisms, because they still make very good, very valid criticisms of the prequel trilogy. But it colors the criticism, and we should have taken that into account more. Ooh. Though some people blame them for like why the sequel trilogy is, you know, the way it is. I don't think that's fair. I think, you know, the sentiment they're not the ones who created the sentiment that like, oh, the prequel trilogy ruined my childhood. They're not the ones who said that. They're just the ones who helped perpetuate it, you know? Ooh. So I can make... No, wait, no. It's not that I'm going to do this multiple times. It's that I can make extra long arms. So I can make, like, triple jointed arms. That's... Oh, God. What is this kit? What are you? But it's still kind of crazy that... Ooh, the peak of criticism. I mean, I'd be like, oh, they like Star Wars. Yeah, no, when they see Star Wars suffer and fail... To this day, they're like, yeah, it's kind of funny to watch, like, bad Star Wars and see Star Wars fail. Meanwhile, you show them, like, Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, and they're like, my soul hurts inside. Ooh, you gotta know their priorities of a critic. So, the new 30-minute, preference series is Madoka. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will. You know what? Put that in the Discord if you can, because I must see this. You know what? Maybe we will build more women. You know what, chat? After all, I'll build more women if it's Madoka, dude. Absolutely. I love Madoka. I love how Madoka is literally just... It's like every other magical girl anime. But because it's only 12 episodes, men are willing to watch it, and then they just go like, "Oh my god, this is Madoka Magica really is." And sorry, then they go like, "It's a deconstruction," and that really just cements it. It really is the Evangelion of magical girl anime. You know, it's made in line and in love with, you know, mecha for Evangelion. You know, it follows a lot of the tried and true tropes. But it was a lot of people's first, so they're like, this broke new ground. But I am definitely interested in that, and for some reason, we have been going all over the Discord, so I don't even know where I am right now in the Discord. Let's see here, there's that piece. Okay, wait. So I can't make a triple jointed arm because I only have enough joint pegs, these things, for like the connections I'm making right now. So my options are to make a long arm or a short arm, to use, I guess, these parts to make a short arm, which is like, why bother? In Stream Talk? Oh! I was imagining Madoka in a magical uniform, in her magical outfit. But this... 30-minute preference. I don't know what quality these are. But... that looks really cool. That looks... I have no idea, because it's a 30 minutes. I guess it's probably not going to be the highest detail, and like... oh god, that's some good hand variety. Fuck that thing. You see that little thing? Fuck that thing. I hate that thing. I hate that little Mephistopheles asshole. I hate him. He's the source of all evil. Oh, goodness. I wonder if it has to come with him, right? Because, like, he's on the box. It has to come with, was it, Mikube is his name? Because it's, like, supposed to be Incubator. Ikube? I can't remember his name. I just call him Mephistopheles because it's easier. But it has to come with him and the other trinkets, right? 30-minute sister's preference is actually really good. Okay. I might be a bit stupid. I might be a bit stupid. There's a distinct possibility. Okay. Yeah, it should be in the kit. Good. I hope they do other Madoka girls. I hope they do the Madoka girls in their like outfit, in their magical girl outfits. Okay, so Let me... And then this goes on like this, I think. And... I'm trying to figure this out, chat. Oh, wait, we do have some extra elbow pieces left over, but we only have 2. What? Wait. Wait, that's even more frustrating. Wait, I must be missing something, but... Because only 2 would be enough for 1 arm extension, not for both arm extensions on both arms. We're just gonna bag this. We're gonna bag it real quick. Okay, what is, you know what? We're gonna try to make this just a 3-hour stream. We could have done it at 2.5 hours. We could have called it. Ooh, but I need to really learn how to call stream, and not how to keep going. Cause you know, if I hadn't made it into a 3-hour stream, then I could have had an extra half hour to do some assemblage. Okay, so I figured out what those pieces were for, chat. These extra joints. They were meant to go on the shield. Come on. Come on! Okay, so how do I disassemble this once it's assembled, you might ask? That's the fun part. You don't! Oof! Probably gonna happen since the kit is labeled as uniform version, and 30 minutes preference makes the entire line as shown in the Ava and Baki line. Ooh, I didn't know they had I didn't know they had an Ava or Baki line. I want to see the Baki kits. I want to see the Baki. I was tired and I rushed the kit, and now I'm trying to figure out how do I disassemble this. I'm making progress just by doing this, but it's not the fastest progress is the issue. You can see how it's a little bit more out that way. This is not ideal. Oh yeah, that broke. Cool. Cool, I wasn't using that anyways. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Everything is fine. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. This is metal. It's too big. Okay. So I guess... So I'm gonna have to probably figure this out off stream. I'll break this kit. You know what? I haven't broken this kit yet, so it's fine. I just broke a previous kit. Hey, Seth, use super glue. Use super glue to... but then okay, wait. I know what you're saying. Use super glue, then pull it off. Oof. I'm trying to think. Then I'm gonna have to do more cleanup. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm very stupid and I'd rather just see if this works. It's not gonna be visible. It's okay. It's gonna... Wait. Ah! I'll take your advice for the next one, but... Ah! I'm trying to disassemble this. It's working! It worked! Oh god, but I will use super glue to fix the gun that I broke. Okay. Now let's just put it back on. Now we put this back on, and now we put this on. Oh. Yeah, it's not stuck. It's the fact that I assembled it without putting this piece in, and it's not meant to be disassembled. So I was trying to get this thing. I was trying to wedge this off. Ooh. But if I couldn't wedge it off, I was just gonna put super glue and pull it off. And now it is being difficult with me. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, I can't. Oh. That's great. That's no. I'm really happy. No, I'm really happy right now. No, this is I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Oh, there we go. Okay, then we put this back on, and then we get to do that all over again. This won't be under 3 hours. It's at 3 hours. Then what we need to do is we need to find something to push on this. You know what? Let's use the gun again because we already broke it. Yeah, it's too broken. We can't use that again. We're gonna have to be creative. Oh, hey, tweezers that are made out of metal and that won't break. So what we need to do is we need to push it out enough to get some leverage. Check stream talk. Ah, Baki. That is really nice. Who's the John Deacon? Who's the bass player? You're the bass player. I like you. I like you. I like you. You play bass. Ooh, those are really nice, though. Whammon. I wonder how big they are compared. Because this is a very big kit. This is like the size. This is like the height of the Zazabi. So I wonder how big those 30-minute missions are. You can hear it. You can hear that. I hope it hurts your soul as much as it hurts me, chat. Ooh, I just don't want to be alone in my pain. Ugh. Don't worry, it's not causing like visible damage. It's just causing damage to the part that's not going to be visible anyways. It's all fine. It's all fine, darling. Darling, it's fine. Ugh. Just get it in there. Oh god, I can't wait for next week when it's gonna be really therapeutic and we do some painting, you know. Remember, you know, then all the mistakes will be happy little accidents. Ooh. Come on! Oh, god. A Smash Bros character says that. Which one says? I think that's Captain Falcon, who's the one that I main. He says, "Come on!" That's one of his taunts. Show me your moves. Ah, come on, you're right there, baby. You want to come off. You want to be free. Ah! Oh, I fuck up so you don't have to. I was about to say, now where's the joint? Now the real fun part where we try to align this. Oh god, they should slightly taller than your average high grade Gundam. This is not slightly taller. This is a lot taller. Ooh, as you can see, this is a Gyan next to it, and a Gyan is already a tall boy. This woman, she has height. We showed it next to the. I still cannot get over it next to the. I still cannot get over. Firstly, it's very fun how she's just holding two knives. She's like Mo Stack from she's like Mo from The Simpsons, you know. Ooh. Fucking it's the one where Mo has the two knives and he's just like, you know, I gotta be honest with you. I'm really happy right now. That's what she reminds me of. But her and these guys are at the same height right now. Mind you, he's in a bit of a pose, but just how short he is. The babe I pulled by being goofy. Short Kings, you can get one too. Don't worry, Short Kings. There's still hope. Okay. Hey, Seth, if I could cosplay as Kagurabachi from Kagurabachi, go figure. Is my cosplay as my homemade is it my cosplay as my homemade cosplay, like only I wear is black and shirt and pants and jacket, right? And I went to an anime convention just wearing pretty much what you just said, and somebody thought I was cosplaying. I just had like a pair of black jeans and a black jacket because I just wanted, because I thought it looked nice, and it did. And they're just like, who are you cosplaying? And I'm like, nobody. So like, you can. And if, you can, and, you don't need to tell anyone. People will just assume you are cosplaying anyways. If you're just wearing all black, go to an anime convention, they're just gonna assume you're doing it anyways. Don't worry about it. You don't even need to be him. Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty much dressed like Kagurabachi. Yeah, God, I think that was the first anime convention I ever went to. I just dressed like him, yeah. Ooh. I dressed like him. I didn't have, my jacket was a bit different, but yeah. Ooh. I had messy hair at the time too. Let me see if I can get a good picture of him. Oddly, there are a lot of good pictures, but I'm trying to find a good picture of his outfit. That's good. I didn't have a sword. My jacket was not nearly that long. But here's the dude. Ooh. Here's the guy, the dude. I think my friend gave me like a little ninja sword to have too, and I just put that in my belt. I just put that through my belt loop in the back. I was like, okay, sure. I'd want to go to more, to another anime convention. I haven't been doing a convention in so long. Okay, I was looking at this and I was like, these are two female parts. They do not go together. Ooh. But what we need to do, and yes, I'm going to just twist these off because I just don't care anymore. My soul is empty. I'm just gonna twist these off. Just don't worry about it. Oh, well, that piece is gone forever now. That fell on the floor. I'm not gonna go get it. It's okay, because we have like 20 more of these. I don't know why we have so many of these. Oh, it just fell off. It's fine. It's all fine, chat. The redundancy on this kit is so weird. But yeah, just go in all black, dude. Get your hair a little messy. Just don't even comb your hair in the morning. Ooh. How do you get anime hair? Just don't comb your hair. That's the secret. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even need to make 4. I made 3. Why did I make 3? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Okay, and we can have everything ready for next week now. Oh, come on. Damn, this kit has weird tolerances. But now she has her little shields that are actually pretty mobile. She cannot stand with the shields at like all. No, this does not happen. This is not. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to get her to stand. Nope, wait. Her ankles are like way too weak to stand with these on. Like she's way too top heavy and her ankles will not allow it. There is no way she can do this. That is why this kit comes though with this stand arm. That I am realizing. Wait a minute. Let's look at this a little bit real quick. It comes with this. Okay, yeah, we can assemble a stand. I see how it is. This is the stand base, and then the arm is all this stuff. Okay, which is why this kit comes with. I don't care. I don't care. I'm literally just done. I don't care. I'm just gonna tear this kit apart. Where's the arm? If I cannot find the arm piece, I'm just not gonna bother looking for it. And where is the end? There's the end screw. Now I'm just gonna rip this off the sprue. I don't care. I can't. It's actually too solidly on there. Let me get this real quick. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, she's gonna be beautiful, chat. Don't worry. What do you mean? Wait. Okay, so you are not the right piece. You go here. Okay, so this goes here. These go here. And then this go... What the hell are you for? I don't know what this is, and I don't care. Ooh. And now we can... Okay, so this one... Okay, so this one is to plug into here. So if you want it to be like this, you can plug it in here. Or you can plug it into her backpack. So she can be mid-air. Okay. So this one is to get her to stand. This one is to get her to fly. But that is the kit, unprepped, unprimed. We will do priming and prepping next week. Nothing's falling off. So, you know, that's good. That's good. Oh, goodness. Her legs are not the most attractive. Ooh. See, I never realized that Hajime Katoki did the MS design for Victory Gundam. Oh, did he? The shield can move into Thunderbolt Gyan, probably. Hold up, you saying that reminded me that this Gyan exists. Can I put your backpack on this Gyan? Come on. Please. Please have, like, one redeemable feature. And that is make it so I can make my Gyan goofy. Please. Please. Yes! Yes! Okay, you know what? This kit's worth it. This kit's worth it. I can make a super Gyan. You know what? You know what? Forget the woman. We can make a super Gyan. Oh, God, but the plastic is off color. Oh, God, so I'd have to, like, paint and prime it or something, but I can make a super Gyan. You know what? Forget the woman. 100% worth it. You know, all $17, however much this costs. Completely worth it for... Completely worth it for the super Gyan option. Hold up, can the Gyan stand up with all this extra weight on it? It can. It cannot. It cannot. Oh, God, but the Thunderbolt Gyan. Oh, God. I don't know what the Thunderbolt Gyan looks like. Let me look that up real quick. Thunderbolt. Gyan. You know what? 10 out of 10 kit, though. I can upgrade my Gyan. It has like a little lance beam rifle. That's adorable. Hold up, that's adorable. I love this. I love this thing. It has like a little beam rifle shaped like a lance. I love him. Ooh. I know you like a close quarters mobile suit, so we made it ranged. $17 for a Gyan packback and stand. There's no Thunderbolt Gyan, but you can make your own. Ooh. Honestly, for Thunderbolt, it's not as weirdly designed as I thought it would be. The Gyan variants, even in the UC, the Gyan has a surprising number of variants. I'm trying to see. It's standing on its own. So, yeah, you can make a Super Gyan with extra shields and extra ranged options, because now it has extra missiles. So, you know what? Pretty nice. And honest... Her leg fell off. I was gonna say, I kind of like her without the extra shields, to be honest. The Gyan looks a little funny with the extra shields, and it actually makes it so that it can't do its toe pose, because it can't support the weight on its toe, sadly. And that's a very big gimmick of this kit, is the fact that it has mobile toes. But at the same time, I think she kind of looks cuter with the traditional Gyan backpack. Ooh. I kind of like her more with her arms staying on. I like her more kind of just plainly, so to speak. Ooh. Looks like fan art, considering that it's on Reddit. It's probably fan art. Ooh. I didn't even notice that. Let's see here. But it's still a goofy little boy. I'm kind of surprised. The Gyan is such an underappreciated mobile suit, and I can understand because I was not a fan of the Gyan for the longest time. But it has so much going for it. Like, it is literally if you ever want to make a knightly mobile suit, it is the perfect starting point in Gundam. Let me, oh, wait, schedule. So before I end stream, let me get the schedule out for you beautiful, 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 beautiful people. Ooh, which is right here. Ah! I was meant to share this on stream. Ooh, at the start of stream, sorry. But this is our schedule for this week. Ooh, as you can already saw, we built the Hyper Gyanko today. We built the Hyper Gyanko today. We'll be building... Well, we'll be building. That's not true. We ain't building shit on Wednesday. I was gonna say, we're gonna be building the Black Knight on Wednesday. No, we're not. Absolutely we're not. It's, chat, I calculated it. It's been just under 14 hours. We have not assembled a single piece of the Black Knight Cavalry. We just keep on painting it. I keep on painting it, unpainting it, talking with chat the entire time, make no progress. It's been 14 hours, and you know what we're gonna do on Wednesday? We're gonna finish bagging it and have a short stream. So it's gonna be a build that's gonna be at least 16 hours of no building. I wanna see if we can make it to 20. Maybe we can, chat. Oh god, I feel like the Gyan is overshadowed by the GQ and Seed version. I like the UC version more than the Seed version. I don't see the appeal of the Seed version, but to be fair, I didn't see the appeal of the Gyan until I built it. So maybe it could be the exact same problem. I like the GQ version, but I don't like the fact that it's white. I've seen people paint it so it's like the traditional Gyan, like violet and light blue, and it looks really good in mass production colors, or in the Mikuve colors rather. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream as much as I enjoyed it. I will be first next stream. Well, I'm probably gonna be up. I'm probably gonna be opening the stream tomorrow. Oh, wait. Speaking of tomorrow, we might be able to look on not tomorrow. But let me look at the poll real quick before I end stream. On Thursday, we're going to be doing Signalis, because that's what you guys voted for. It was overwhelming. Signalis. People want to watch the lesbian cyberpunk game. I cannot imagine why. And then we're going to be doing more Resident Evil Requiem. Also, this version of you might notice, this version of the schedule is different than the one I posted. It has sparkles on it, chat. I'm so happy for the sparkles. Ooh. A normal guy would be like, can we do like lines of light? Because sparkles is a little gay, a little feminine. I'm like, sparkles, yes, queen. With the moment I saw the sparkles, I was like, I got the right person to make this. Ooh. But it's gonna be the Dom GQ. But the real interesting question is, what is more likely to win second place? So let me check, because if the Ifrit wins second place, the Ifrit will be our next kit after the Dom GQ. So the Ifrit, let's see here. The Ifrit has a lot of votes on the Discord. Let's go to let's go to X real quick just to check. I need to start streaming on X. I just keep forgetting to. Where is the poll? Where is the poll? Where is the poll? Where is the poll? There's the no, that's the viewer voice poll. Where is the poll? There's the poll. There's no vote. Okay, wait a minute. We might be building the Ifrit as well. I can't say if we are, but it is, unless a bunch of votes come in, we're going to be building the GQ Dom. Have a good night. You have a good night. I want all of you to have a good night. Ooh. Oh. I'm going to try my best to get the Zaku review out by Wednesday. I thought about doing it for today, but I just kind of crashed all weekend and couldn't finish it. I think I want to do it by Wednesday. If I do, it will be linked in the waiting room for the stream, so you guys have something to watch. But I'm going to do my best to get the Police Zaku out. It's going to be more of a traditional review than from, say, the gym command space type was. It's going to be more of a traditional review. I'm going to go over the joints and whatnot. So I hope you enjoy that. If it doesn't come out this Wednesday, it's going to have to wait until next Wednesday. I know it's been forever. I know I've been promising the review forever, but I've just been dealing with, as I've said, a lot of stuff behind the scenes, a lot of personal things for the last, month, for the last, just 4 weeks. It has been quite the hell of a ride, if not 6 weeks. It's been one hell of a ride for me personally. But I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna finish it, and it will either be out this Wednesday or next Wednesday, and no later. Ooh. Tuesday stream, or did I misspeak? I probably misspoke. It's Wednesday. Ooh. The Black Knight is on Wednesday. But that's our schedule for this week. I hope you guys can join us for more streams. But if you can't, don't sweat it. Ooh, because there are always VODs. Let me get to the... I really need to put this on the... There we go. Let's get the gloves off. And next week, we will be finishing the Hyper Gyanko by painting it. We're actually going to be doing... We ain't going to be using traditional painting. We're going to be, for the recesses, using purple and whatnot, to get that more anime-like coloring instead of doing the black. Because anime girls, you might notice their shading typically isn't like black. It's usually like a darker purple and whatnot. Hey, computer, I'm not done. But I hope you can join us for that as well. I hope you can join us for the rest of the week and the weeks to come. But in the meantime, have a great day, a wonderful life, and keep on rocking on. Here goes Twitch. And bye-bye, YouTube. Oh, wait, shit, I forgot to link out. Well, it's too late for Twitch, but, YouTube, let me find a place to link you out real quick. Sorry, Twitch, I kind of cucked you there. My bad. Half-Life, God, she just keeps playing Half-Life all the time. Ooh, I might send you to Atya just because that's going to be the quickest option. Just completely forgot. Completely cucked Twitch there. I completely cucked him. Let's see here. Who is streaming what? Oh, fuck it, here's Atya. You know what? Here's Atya. There you go. Later, here's Atya if you want to do something for the rest of the night. I'm so sorry, Twitch. Twitch ain't here, but I'm so sorry, Twitch. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye, YouTube.